redneck.
Well, the boys around here don't listen to the Beatles run. Old Bo Cephas threw a jukebox needle at the honky-tonk where their boots stomp all night. What? That's right. Yeah, and what they call work a digging in the dirt. Gotta get it in the ground before the rain come down to get paid to get the girl in your four-wheel drive. Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no shit. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit. Oh heck. Well, the boys around here, they're keeping it country. Ain't a damn one know how to do the Dougie.
You don't do the Dougie?
No, I'm not in Kentucky, but these girls around here, yeah, they still love me. Yeah, the girls around here, they all deserve a whistle. Shaking that sugar sweet as Dixie Crystal. They like that yawling southern drawl and just can't help it cause they just keep falling for the boys around here. Drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no shit. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
Let's ride through the countryside. Let's ride down to the riverside.
Hey now girl, hop inside. Me and you gonna take a little ride to the river. Let's ride. Lay a blanket on the ground. Kissing in the crickets is the only sound. We out of town. Have you ever got down with her? Do you wanna get down with her? Girl, you gotta get down with the boys round here, drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here, sending up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no shit. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit. Oh, yeah. I'm one of them boys round here. Well, all I'm thinking about is you and me, how we'll be. So come on, girl, hop inside. Me and you, we're gonna take a little ride. Lay a blanket on the ground. Kissing in the crickets is the only sound. We out of town. Yeah. Girl, you gotta get down with her. Come on, through the countryside. Down to the riverside.
Oh, friend of the show just got his phone stolen. Holy crap. Hey, guys, let's start the show, everybody. I actually just came back from Manhattan. I shot the video. Just need to edit it. And also I packed up the pizza pizza watch. It's ready for shipping tomorrow in the morning. I'm gonna send it on its way, and I'm gonna try to to spend the time editing the video. It might be even ready for tomorrow's premiere. The pizza watch video. Um, if I edit it today, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, so that's just a little update. And sorry that I'm late. I got caught up listening to a Sheen's live stream. It's freaking insane. A buddy, a local business owner who runs a business in Venice, got arrested because um, they were helping pickpockets to cash out credit cards at their business. What the heck were they thinking? Don't they realize that all these transactions, it's a paper trail? And yeah, they had by the looks of it, an amazing storefront, and both father and son got arrested for allowing or kind of conspiring with the pickpockets to use stolen credit cards at their business to withdraw funds, and they were splitting the profits like between each other. Insane thing. So it's just I was busy listening to the story. It just completely blew my mind that people could take their livelihood, everything they built, and just throw it all down the drain for just a little bit of money. It's terrible. It's disturbing stuff. But anyways, Tim G, thank you so much for the $2 super chat for sponsoring the intro. Blake Shelton round boys round here. What a great song. And also thank you for sponsoring the outro song. Really appreciate that. And whoa, Marine Layer, $10 super chat. Have a great show. Thank you so much, Maria Layer. Really appreciate the super chats, guys. I try to do a show here for you every single day that I can. Let me show you some pictures, okay? This is here we go. Let me show you the proof of work that has been done. Here we go. Check it out. This is look at that. Boom. That's I was in the city at the what's the name? Scarr's Pizza. That's where all these watch enthusiasts and pizza lovers get together, chat watches, collect really weird, unusual watches, and drink beers. So I checked out the place. Amazing stuff. The pizza was delicious. Check this out. This was the pizza there. A little expensive, Se- guys. $7 a slice. So, but look, huge shout out to my watch channel. He actually sent me uh, $50 for towards the pizza, and Nelson Oliveira, who sent me um, also 50 Canadian towards the beer. So I had both. I had the pizza and the beer, and you guys will be credited appropriately in the video. Check it out, guys. It was really good. I wish I had more, to be honest. And that hot honey that they had, I want to get that stuff just to have it in the house. The hot honey. Have you guys heard of this thing? Hot honey? Incredible. It blew my mind. It was spicy yet sweet. Let's try to Google it. Hot honey. Oh, for pizza. Let's see here. For pizza. I think it was that Mike's hot honey, actually. Hot honey. Mike's because I thought, oh, Mike Nouveau, but no, it wasn't Mike. I think this is it. This is the one. Yes, that's it. The extra hot. Guys, you gotta get this. I highly recommend. I would go with they're sold out. The double pack is sold out. They sell it by the gallon. By the looks of it here, they got the jet. Look at they got the merch here. They got even hot honey shoes. This is insane. Original and the hot combo. Maybe I'll get myself this pack right here, the best seller. I would put this on everything. This changed my outlook on flavor, guys. Mike's Hot Honey. I'll put the link in the chat, but please don't buy it all out before I can get in it. All right? I'll put the link. I'm not sponsored by these guys, just love the product. Marine Layer, again, thank you so much for the super chat. And Daniel Katz! Daniel Katz in the house. $2.79 super chat. Shot the video. Who died? I almost nobody died, Daniel, but that's funny. Or maybe I'll go with the jar. That looks like a big jar. Let's see it. 1.5 ounces for $31. No, wait a second. That's nothing. Oh, 12 count. Okay, no, I don't need 12 count. And what about this? What is this? Extra. Oh, these are packets. You can have some to go. Get this, guys. I might get myself a couple of packets just to bring with me, on the trip. I go to Dubai, bring a couple of Mike's Hot Honey packets. You never know when you're gonna need to pull out and spice things up. Where's the spice? You guys know how I love the spice, and this is spicy and it's honey. It's not sugar, right? The sugar is killer, but I think this should be. It looks organic. Let's see it. Let me just read the little review. Sorry, guys, that I'm going on this mini tangent. I stand behind this product. All right, I tried it. It was good. So I wanna share this with you, and then we're gonna talk some wrist watches. So it's got Mike's Hot Honey 12-ounce squeeze bottle, and the extra hot also 12-ounce squeeze bottle. The sweet heat combo of honey infused with chili peppers that adds a perfect kick to all your favorite foods. Drizzle it on pizza, chicken, barbecue, and cheese board, or use it in cocktail dressings. I should bring some for Kojak. Uh, let's see here. Drizzle it in cocktails, dressings, and marinades. Even try it on the ice cream. What? Ice cream. It's all natural, gluten free. Daniel Katz would love this stuff. Paleo friendly with no artificial sugars or preservatives. It's the artificial sugars. I know. Okay, Carlina, I get it. I get it. It's not. It's 100%, but it's natural. The bees make it, right? It's the only. It's like it's natural sugar. There's no process. It's not artificial. They don't put any of that nasty corn syrup in the stuff. So it's all natural. Mike's Hot Honey original plastic squeeze bottle with flip top cap. Hot honey. Da, 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 da. Anyways, ingredients made with 100% pure honey, real chili peppers, and vinegar, and it's kosher certified. Daniel would love this stuff. Yes, exactly. Lucky bastard. Exactly. It's good on the meatballs. Spicy meatballs. Herbinator. Happy Friday, Tammy. Upvote. Ray. No Sponger. There we go. Shout out to Ray. Nick Da Vinci. Welcome to the stream. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We got Dingo Dave in the chat. Also, shout out to everybody who already upvoted the live stream. Matt. Dave F451, Tim G, Marco, Web1, Goldfinger. Good to see Goldfinger. Kaloy, The Watch Apprentice. Hell yeah. Shout out to The Watch Apprentice. JMB, the legend. JMB, I think I saved your cigars. I'm not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna smoke them at the Napa meetup. There's no time to lose. We even got Brenny in the chat. Cheers, Brenny. Hope you're doing well. James the Advisor says Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele. They're great comedy duo. They kind of they're more PC version of Dave Chappelle. Great guys. Kevin Hawthorne. Oh, and by the way, did you know that Key and Peele, they got their start? I don't know if they fully got their start, but they were featured in the music video White and Nerdy. I don't know if you knew that. That was let me see. White and Nerdy. Weird Al had this hilarious hilarious music video. Okay. Well, it's like, if you know Weird Al Yankovic, he does these parodies, right? And I didn't know this at the time, right? But later I'm like, oh my god! I was just rewatching it recently. I don't know. It's a song that cracks me up. Right there. That's Key and Peele. But look how young they were. I can't believe it.
Me mowing.
They see me
My front
mowing.
lawn. I know they're all thinking I'm so wild.
Anyways, I don't want to get a strike over here. It's good stuff. I love Key and Peele. They're very spicy, but not too spicy, right? Dave Chappelle went full on spice mode, and that kind of yeah. Anyways, let's keep going here. We've got Frank and Stein. Welcome to the stream. Grandmaster Shime says onwards and upwards. Thank you. The Watch Apprentice. Yep. Good evening. Good evening. China controls the honey market, and they adulterate it. Google it, fake fuckers. Well, there's some honey that's made locally. Not all honey comes from China. There's honey that comes from all over the world. It's great stuff. Anyways, guys, let's do a little bit of whist watch. Oh, wait a second. Let me finish you. Let me show you some pictures that I took there. Unfortunately, oh, by the way, there were so many watch collectors at the pizza place. I was just talking watches with all kinds of people. I might actually, you know what? I might make this a thing every morning or maybe once a week. I'll go to the pizza place. I'll get the slices and I'll stand outside and I don't know, maybe not do the live stream, but just talk to people about watches and hand out my business card. I didn't have any business cards with me, unfortunately, today. I didn't expect it, but there was this guy. I took a picture of his watch. It's in my big camera. He had the Frank Mueller with colorful Arabic numerals. It was so awesome. I had a great chat with him. There was a lady. She was learning a little bit about watches. I gave her the spiel. So yeah, I took some pictures, did the video. Let's see. There's the pizza with the honey. Look at the honey dripping off the pizza. As you can see here, I had the honey all going all over the table. My hands are still sticky because of all the honey. And look at the jalapenos. This was the best pizza I think I've ever had. Kind of flavor wise, it was just so good, so different from everything that I've ever tried. And then I tried their traditional marinara slice, and the marinara margarita, sorry, not marinara, margarita pizza was packed with flavor. All right, as you can see, it didn't have like too much cheese. It wasn't like cheese going all over the place, but the cheese that was on there was rich with deep, deep cheesy flavor. The tomato sauce that was on there was fresh. You could taste the tomatoes. They had a little bit of basil there, and it was nice and charred on the bottom. So incredible pizza. I get it. I know why these guys chose this as the place to hang out at. Okay, because it's just great lunch. You can just go in, grab a quick lunch. Let's just Rob report. Let's go to the Rob report. And I didn't even see it, but there's a video here in the article. See, that's where I shot the video inside in the back of the restaurant too. They apparently, so if you just buy one slice or two slices like to go. Oh, and look, you can see the blue table. You see the blue tables? That's where I was eating. The blue table. You see that? Pretty cool. Um, if you go inside, you have to buy a whole pie. but I guess it comes off to be a little bit cheaper than getting an individual slice. Where's the video? Hold on a second. There was an entire video where they were talking. Hold on. Something is up. Where's the video? Cause when I was on the phone, I clicked the button. I'm like, whoa! There's a entire video. Oh, maybe it's because of the ad block. Let's disable the ad block, Timmy. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we're talking. Okay. Let's do this. Let's watch the video actually, because I read the article. Okay. I read the article, but we didn't watch the video. So I think it would be cool to watch the video, enjoy the video, and actually see what's going on. Okay, how's that sound? My watch channel, Tim. Record those pizza places, watch spotting interviews, make shorts. Oh man, that would be so cool. I I even have this. Oh, dude, you're right. That's what Mike Nouveau did. I could talk to these guys, while I'm there. I can talk to the person, ask them some things, and ask if they want to be kind of made into the short. That's a great idea, my watch channel. You're a genius. Okay, all right. I'll think about it. It's dude that's what the TikTok is for. That type of videos. You're right. You're right. But let me edit this one, and we'll add. Also have the back catalog of so many videos. I want to pump it all out, and then during the summer I could do this. I can make. I can stay there. I can buy people pizza as well. Hey, if you do an interview with me, I'll buy you a slice of pizza is on me. How's that sound? Sounds amazing, right? And I could pump those out. And there's the people that were there with their watches. You'll see. I took a picture of the watch that the guy had. He had a beautiful Frank Mueller. It's different stuff, because it's just random people, um, just out and about. Not like watch investors. There's no watch investors in there. Okay. E. Stewart Hall, thank you so much for the super sticker. The doggy. Thank you so much for the doggy, E. Stewart Hall. But guys, let's try to get 10 super chats. Any color, even $2, it helps out. If we can get 10 super chats of $2, that's like $20. And $20 is you know what? That's enough for me, per stream. If I can make $20, I'm happy. Uh you know. So if you can chip in, if you enjoy the streams, because it cost me $6 to go to the city, and yeah, and I'll be pumping content for you. All right, thank you guys so much. Maybe I'll even do some streams on the street there. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch the video. Come on, Timmy. Stop self promotion. Just go.
Listen, if you're surrounded by nothing but yes men, you'd end up with
Hardware by Tiffany, a symbol of love's transformative strength.
a really crappy collection, probably.
But you want to be surrounded by yes men because you expect us to be like, wow,
Well,
you just got that Cartier that looks like all your other
listen,
Cartiers.
my vision's slightly elevated, so
Sure.
A pizza joint on New York City's Lower East Side has become one of the frequent hangouts for an unlikely group of high-end watch collectors. Ringleader and vintage watch dealer Mike Nouveau led us into his collecting circle for a look at what's on their wrists, grails, and the ultimate geezer watches.
I think out of all these
Holy fuck, E. Stewart Hall, $20 super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, E. Stewart. Really, really appreciate that. I'll have that video pumped out for you guys by tomorrow. Okay, it'll premiere tomorrow. I'll after the stream. I'll edit late into the night. By the way, I that's what happened yesterday. I was editing pictures like till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I went to sleep. So I didn't visit the armory. So there's still I could do a video visiting the armory. There's so many things that I could do. Okay, and I'm gonna be pumping videos whole summer long.
these people, I met Scarr the first, probably 15 years ago in nightlife, before he had the restaurant. I met Phil through watches, through some mutuals.
Toledano.
Online dating.
Yep. Bailey, I met through our friend
Bailey.
Isaac. And then Cristiano, I met here at the shop because he's the head pizza maker here.
I would always see like Scarr, Phil, discussing watches. Mike would come in all the time, show me like a bunch of different watches, and I always had an interest in watches.
Dude, guys, this guy, Cristiano, he's not just the head pizza maker. The dude is a runway model in Paris. What in the F?
And then I bought my first one off Mike, and then I was hooked. And
Disease.
Mike's a
design.
dealer.
I started buying more and more and more.
It all started with Mike. He started with modern watches. He used to love like Datejust, 41 millimeter Datejust.
People are gonna believe you.
No, I'm kidding.
Big Bang.
He did like 41 millimeter Royal Oaks, the steel ones back in the day.
Yeah, that's okay. I
He
still like
wanted
those.
that.
It's not something I grew up with, not something my parents had. I am a relative latecomer for how much it's dominated my life. It was probably, 2005 maybe is when I started getting interested in vintage watches. I had a friend from the men's fashion world who was a collector, and he had an Instagram just where he would post his watches, and I started following. I'm like, this is pretty interesting.
Let me put my sunglasses on. All these fuckers, they're so cool with their sunglasses on. Let's get these. Let's get the Ray-Bans. Let's get Ray-Bans on. By the way, when I went to the event, I dressed up too. I was wearing jeans with my Alden boots. I put the jacket on. I put some effort into this video. It was hot. It was so hot.
I could see myself getting into this, so I did probably like a year of research before I even bought my first one.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I know.
I've been into watches for like 8 or 9 years
Bailey.
probably, and I like did my best to like go to watch meetups and stuff like that.
Jeweler and director of sales at JJR Jewelry. What the? Hold on a second. JJR Jewelry. These guys, as you can see, they're all got very cool individual styles. So it's very cool, guys. JJR Jewelry. Let's just check it out here. See here. JJR Jewelry. That's it? That's just the website. That's all there is? Guys, that's the cool. Oh, no, wait. Collection here. Here, you click the collection. Oh, you have to add the password. Oh, this is a cool website. They don't got anything. Okay, so you have to go here on their Instagram. I'm following already. Okay. JJR Jewelry. All right. Interesting. Okay, that's it. That's, okay. This is some private stuff for private individuals. Jewelry by private individuals for private individuals.
Even without a watch.
Well, watches. I actually sold a car to Ben Clymer.
Artist.
And then Ben and I became friends, and then I got sucked into watches. It was kind of all inadvertent. It was a
Whoa, Toledano sold Ben Clymer a car. And this is the guy, Phil Toledano. He's the guy who makes Toledano watches. Toledano watch. Toledano and Chen. Let me just, so everybody knows, I want to make sure that if there's new people who are watching the stream, that they know what we're talking about. See, this is his design, okay? The Brutalist design watch. So he kind of went from selling a car, which is, it's wow, very inspiring, to being an artist that makes his own unique watches. How freaking cool is that? Okay, maybe it's not for everybody, but there's people who are gonna appreciate this stuff. Look at this. He made, he probably has someone, making these watches for him. I have no idea how, exactly how it's made, but he doesn't make them himself. He designed it, like he came up with the idea for the watch, and then he gets craftsmen to make them for him, and he sells them. And they're super limited. I think these were auctioned off for like charity. TB Profile 12 says that watch is garbage. Well, Rolex started out as garbage as well, as a micro brand that nobody cared about, and then became a thing. And I think the way he organized his watch business, it's very smart. He's not producing too many watches. He's not producing too little. He's got connections in the industry. And if you're going to launch a company, a watch company, and you want it to be successful, you need to be in the industry with people that will naturally promote it for you, right? Because Toledano is friends with Ben Clymer, Hodinky will do an article, right? Because it's friends helping friends. That's how it's done in the business. If you just try, if this guy was nobody and he just tried it to create this watch company, it wouldn't sell anywhere, okay? Because nobody would know about it. But this guy engages with the watch community. He works with them and he creates watches that are kind of relevant to what's going on in the space. Okay, you might not like it. You don't have to buy it. But I think let's see, this new latest model is gonna sell for 5,700. All right, and it's limited to, I believe, like 300 pieces. It's about 300 pieces limited, I believe. Availability. Or yeah. Oh no. Oh, so okay. So the way. So this is a clever business model. Look at this. A first 175 pieces are numbered, and then if he can sell more and go above 175, those will be unnumbered. So hey, there's people who care about that first batch. That's kind of just what watch collecting and watch collectors, they want to be the first ones. So if you like this kind of thing, you probably want to be one of the first. Who would buy this? People who are just sick and tired of mainstream brands. They just um, they just wanna pave their own path. They're against the just the mainstream, and they want something avant-garde, something creative, and also his friends. That's who's gonna buy it. Hey, speaking of friends, Daniel
Yeah,
Katz, welcome to the show.
yeah. I personally like this piece in
You
the
like it?
closet. I like it in the closet. No, I like it. I like it. I
Yeah,
met him. I met
you
him
met him,
in
right?
Miami. I met him with you.
Who
He,
would
he
buy it? You know who else would buy it? This was his first watch that he created. It didn't have the 3D dimensionality on the crystal. It just had a flat crystal, and it was 4,000. Right. So he started out at a $4,000 watch. This was limited to 100 pieces, and as you can see, it's
yeah,
kind of designed on the MoMA. It's got Salida movement, so
yeah, but it
it's an
works.
easy fix.
I won't mention a certain watch nerd expert, an older gentleman. I don't think thinks highly of fancy faces with a sleeve in the background, and that's not. I totally disagree with that. That's totally valid. Um,
Yeah.
what he has here is totally, it's an art piece more than, oh, it's a high end um, watch with the latest mechanism. It's just an adjusting of your thinking pattern. I'm just cooking right now, Tim. I'm in and out. Okay,
Cool,
but
cool.
that's what I think.
Yeah, I'm cooking over here as well. I'm cooking a live stream.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay. All right.
Lucky
Are you saying
bastard.
I gotta stay here? Hold on. I'm in and out. I'll be here.
Okay, in and out. We're cooking burgers. Lucky bastard 91 says he loves it. And E. Stewart, Mike Lewis says Timmy would buy it. Yes, yeah, I would. Because the thing is, this is the guy is a really engaging guy. I met Toledano in person with Daniel Katz. I already met him a couple of times. Actually, Toledano is also good friends with Fred Savage. So, kind of, he is everywhere. The guy, in his spare time, he is everywhere. Okay, and he is promoting his brand to people who are kind of collect weird stuff. Think about it. He's part of this group with Mike Nouveau. He's spruiking the watch on Mike Nouveau's Instagram account, right? And he's already kind of a big shot guy. He's doing it as a hobby. This is his retirement plan. He's an artist. He's an artiste, and he's spending his time with watch collectors, having fun, and promoting his brand. That's the coolest shit ever. And Mike Lewis even says it's an okay looking watch. Look, I'm not trying to sell it, by the way. I get no commission out of this. Remember, it's just I think it's it's cool what is happening. This is the new paradigm. And if I was like, I would have loved to talk to Toledano here. I think his name is Phil Toledano, or I might be wrong.
Remember, we met him when he was on his way out of the big hall, and we were on our way in or something, and we exchanged, oh hi, and this and that. And he was very down to earth, and he looks younger in a way than this picture. Like he's just
He's full of energy. He is such a positive guy. He's living the life.
I guess, like he's very chill, good sense of humor. You don't see in that picture.
Look, Mike, this first one, the lapis lazuli dial version with Salida SW100 was $4,000. Okay, that's the first one, 4,000, and then the second one with what do they call it? It's a mother of pearl, but it's a very specific mother of pearl. Let me see here. It's a Tahitian mother of pearl dial. This one is like 5,000. Was it 700? I believe 5,700. I think they mentioned it's more expensive and they added an additional layer of complexity. So you see that's a version 2 has complexity on the dial, and then you go for version 1, the crystal. Sorry, complexity on the crystal. Whereas version 1 is just a flat. Okay. Anyways, look, I'm just trying to, give you understanding who these people are. Falky says, oh, by the way, Falky, nice Daytona. That's actually my favorite Daytona in current production. White gold. It looks like steel with the black dial. But ideally, if I wanted, I think I'm going to add to my collection sometime in late future. It's like a 2017 model in steel with the black dial. Love that one. Yeah, exactly. It's new. It's something different, and it's not garbage that's just made in China. No, this guy is an actual watch enthusiast, and let's hear from him a little bit. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
1960 Lancia Flaminia Sports Zagato.
So I always liked watches. I used to wear watches, not like expensive. I was broke. I used to wear like Nike watches and like Guess watches, Gucci watches, stuff like that when I was growing up.
That's the pizza place owner.
And he got me into vintage watches. It's a functional. I call it a functional piece of jewelry. Like you actually could use it. It's like not like a ring where you can't do anything with it. A watch, you can wear it, have fun with it. Doesn't lose value as long as it's something people want.
Buy it right.
You buy it right, yeah.
Buy at the right price. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, thank you so much for becoming a member.
Child together.
We're co-parents.
We're co-parenting.
He just used the term geezer to refer to everything, and then we started using it to refer to the weird watches that he bought that nobody else wanted.
Because the original geezer watches were the watches I collected from the 70s, like the 70s Patek stuff, that he then started calling geezer watch, which is technically elder abuse. But we don't have to talk
Anything
about
we do to him is
elder abuse. Weirdly enough, I'm wearing a Toledano Chan.
That's his watch.
I've never seen you wearing a watch. The first time I've ever
I know, man, I know. And this is a full collection of geezer watches. So there's a Patek from the 60s, a Patek from the 70s, Piaget from the 70s, Patek from the 70s, Rolex from the 60s.
Look at that.
All peak geezer.
Very
Peak
geezer. What
geezer
Cristiano has over here, that's really like a
But Bailey's
second or third level geezer.
Bailey's taken he's gone to a new branch. It's more grandpa than geezer.
Exactly.
The 22-year-old with the grandpa one.
Exactly.
He's an old soul.
Yeah. And then I have
Michael Kors.
Look at that jacket.
that's a Michael Kors. It's the Jar watch, made by Jar, Joel Arthur Rosenthal. I'm a jeweler, and he's the best jeweler that's currently living. So.
Do you actually wear your watches when you're making pizza?
I think he shouldn't. I used to, but I was wearing I had my modern watches. I did because they're waterproof. But I told him not to.
I'd
Shouldn't be wearing the vintage stuff on when the flour gets in them, and they're not waterproof.
2 of the watches that he's bought, he received, and I looked at him like, damn, like how did I miss this?
One of them sat on Mike's tab pushes for like months. He bought it. I was like, wow, this is a great deal.
It's like,
all his watches actually bought off that.
I got all my watches off pushers or directly from Mike. I mean, that Rolex I got We were just sitting outside talking
Yeah.
about it, and like the more Mike explained it, the more it started to click in my head. I was like, oh,
It,
like,
it was clicking in my head as I explained it. He asked me about a watch that was on my app. I'm like, oh, like this is why it's cool. This is why it's interesting. As the words are, it wasn't my watch. It's another dealer on the app. As the words were coming out of my mouth, I'm like, why is this only $6,000? Like, everything I'm saying is describing like a $25,000 watch. I was like, why don't we buy this right now? I have one gray.
It's cheap, guys. These insane watches with insane level of craftsmanship. And it's just what happened was the trend really influences. It makes us think, it programs us into thinking that, oh, the only acceptable way to wear a watch is that it has to be proportional in such a way, and whatever the proportions that other people tell us. And if we don't wear a proportionally correct watch, people are gonna make fun of us. Well, dude, you know what? If somebody's gonna be making fun of somebody for wearing a watch that they were kind of brainwashed into thinking is too small for a man to wear. Man, a watch doesn't make a man. Man makes a watch. Okay? If you let these objects that are they don't have like these are just objects, right? They can't think for themselves. They're just they're just objects that you can use to, you know, tell something about yourself, right? And wearing a watch that other people are like scared because what there's people who are scared to wear certain watches, not because they don't like the watch. It's because they don't want to be judged. Ooh, what is other people gonna say about me? What are people gonna think about me? Who gives a fuck? You wear what you want to wear. I've got my Mings. I've been like abused for my love of mink. But do I care? No, I don't. I still love my Mings. You gotta wear what you like. And if people gonna be like making fun of you, that's so childish. You just have to tell these people to grow the fuck up. Wear what you want to wear, and that's the best way to live. Because then, and it's you should be approaching this thing this way of doing things, not just in watches, but like in other stuff as well.
But I'm obsessed with like Cartier London from the 60s, which is very, very hard to find. I would love to get a Tanks Tray from Cartier London. I would love to get a coral dial Rolex Day-Dates. There's a lot of stuff I would love. I mean, I don't even know, a 1518, a 2499. The list can go on forever.
I don't really have any grails, I guess. I feel like I
Guys, what's your
discover
grail
grails
watch?
every day.
Let me know in the
I'm
chat.
like, oh, this is the watch I really like to get, and then I see another one. It's just endless bag syndrome, as Mike calls it.
What you want is always changing.
I can actually give you the exact grail that I want, unlike these guys. IWC Da Vinci 3751 in platinum, which is the one that Phil has already, or any of the Tourbillon ones, which are the 3750s. There are so many of the old IWC Da Vinci watches. I'm obsessive.
The ceramic.
Over these.
They have that same model. They have a ceramic version, white and black. And I didn't know this until he told me, because he's the brain on these IWCs. It's the first ever ceramic case watch. I didn't know that.
Yes.
I was like, wow. And they're actually, if you find them, they're actually not bad. They're pretty.
IWC was the first brand that introduced ceramic into the conversation. Mike Lewis says, Tim, you have bad taste. No, I have bad taste because I have 6 identical Rolexes. 6 Rolexes that look exactly like the last one. So that's why I have bad taste. Also, I have a bunch of other crap. I have yet to refine my collection, right? Up until this point, for these last 4 years, guys, okay? For the past 4 years, I've been blind. I'm already half blind, but I was blind. Okay? I was just just touching things in the dark, just trying to find my way. But after 4 years, I can see. My eyes are now open. I understand I get it, guys. I get it. You have to pave your own way. You have to be your own man. You have to stand on your own 2 feet. I gotta lose some weight though, because that's a lot of weight for these 2 feet to handle. But this summer, this year, this is why I'm also glad I didn't sell my watches early on, because I didn't know, what do I like? What am I? Who am I? Who is Tim Wright? Same thing, guys. You have to think about it. Who are you? Right? And who you are, it's not the name that you're given, right? It's deeper
Okay.
than that. Who are
Okay.
you? Who
Wait.
are you, Daniel?
The Maharaj said, "There's a guy in no formal education, sold trinkets somewhere in India.
Yeah.
Some guy named the Maharaj wrote this book. I am that. That's all you are. You're
I am that. I'm that.
It's not your profession. It's not your body.
Yeah.
It's something.
Is it this body?
Ethereal, something.
What am I? This
and
body?
we're all perfect in our own way. So yeah, you can lose weight. Just as far as that's the superficial thing.
No. Well, I want to lose weight because I don't want to die. It's heart problems, heart health.
You know your long walks. Get off
Yeah.
certain foods. Long walks. A lot of water. A lot of plank pose. You know what a plank is? Well, I'll
Is it
show
like
you
this?
later. What? No, Tim.
Okay.
You're
Plank.
feet
You
on
go like this on the
just
floor.
use your elbows.
Yeah.
Engage your core. Tailbone down. Legs straight, and you're there for a while. And you do the side plank.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's
I get it.
boring,
I get it.
but a lot of
I don't
that-
have enough time to do these planks.
You'll make
But
time.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Okay.
I get there. First, I'm gonna do my walks.
Yeah.
Lose some weight. It's actually the planks. It's hard to do planks when you're like 40 pounds overweight. It's all this weight is pulling you down.
Okay,
It's
so
hard.
use your elbows for now. I use my arms. Sometimes I use my elbows.
Yeah.
The elbows, but engage right to your shoulder blade. Your shoulder is helping you. It's not. You think shoulder helping you with the elbows. The elbow sinks to the ground. The shoulder blades are flush against the back behind you. So everything's engaged. It's not just your arms.
We'll talk yoga later. I don't know, and none of this makes sense to me
Okay,
because
I'll
it's like
tell you later. Okay.
yeah, because I don't know yoga language. You're talking to me yoga terminology that I have no
all right,
idea about. Okay,
Okay, yes,
we'll
sir.
do that
Okay.
later. Finish your dinner there, Daniel, and we'll
Okay,
talk
bye.
watches. Okay, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
For that provenance, I'm actually shocked.
and in terms of like value too, the
You
amount
like
of
value.
like,
You love value.
yeah, I like a good deal, but I also think it's highly undervalued. Just like you're getting so many complications for the price of a Rolex Submariner, like a new one. Like it's crazy.
I already got my girl watch. It's a Chrono Brigade. I forgot the reference number. Tiffany.
Ooh,
Tiffany engraved, which is super
with the
rare.
Tiffany
I
and
saw that
Co.
auction.
stamp. A Breguet. He's a Breguet man.
I thought I
Scarr
was
is a
crazy.
Breguet man.
You really did have that.
I was like,
No one's gonna stop you.
no, so I got that, but it's an investment. Like it's fine. It's
Hell
worth
yeah.
more than what I paid for anyway. So I'm just learning day by day.
All
by
you
day.
know is that every watch you made, you buy, is an amazing investment.
You gotta-
I gotta
guarantee.
Dude, this guy is running a really popular business joint, right? He's making money hand over fist. When I was there, man, customers were coming in and out. Man, they had 3 or 4 pizza cooks. They were cooking pies in and out. They have staff. There's a bar. They've got waitresses. Man, it was a busy place. So if this is a great idea, you're making all this money, you gotta spend it somehow. And the watches that these guys were buying are so undervalued. It's whereas the Rolexes were overpriced. I mean, $50,000 for a Panda Daytona 2 years ago. Now they're down to 25,000. It's a 50% loss. That's not an investment. That's an idiotic thing. Whereas some of this stuff, right? The melt value of the gold alone is worth the watch, okay? Because they're buying this Piaget, right? It's got 3 ounces of gold in there, and they're buying it for 8,000. Okay, they're literally. It's like buying, instead of buying a bullion of gold, you're buying a gold in the form of a watch, right? And then that that not only is gold going up, but as trends evolve, you're literally buying that watch at the cheapest point it could possibly ever go. Because if you ever have to get out of it, you can get your money back in the value of gold alone. Okay, that's kind of what I'm trying to say. So, man,
Dude, winner, man.
I got a keen eye for that. Mike too.
Actually, everyone on this bench has a good eye
Yeah.
for watches, I have to say.
the pizza was amazing, Mike. It was incredible, especially the honey that they were putting on it. Mike's hot honey. I need to get myself some of this stuff. Unfortunately, they're sold out of the other. Oh, there's a chef's bottle. They sold out of of the the extra hot one. So you have to get a mix. Let me see here. What else? I think I'm gonna get that and some packets. Look at this. These packets are 150 each. Let's see. Maybe I'll get like because this is such a great stuff. I would just put this in my purse or my bag. Maybe I'll get like 10 packets. Let's see. Oh, to get free shipping, you need to spend a certain amount. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it like this. I'll do 7 of the extra hot, and then I'll get this one. I get the regular one. I'll get 3. See, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay, now we got free shipping. $41. That's 2 bottles of honey, and some packets to go. So I'll order that later. Anyways, look, it was amazing pizza. I love the hot honey. I wanna use it at home soon. Just to enjoy on other things. Anyways, guys, so that's the pizza adventure. I'll have the video for you guys tomorrow. Okay, I promise. I'll be editing tonight after the stream. The Breguet, this is the new Breguet CEO, Gregory Kisling, I believe, gonna make this happen. See, JMB was saying Breguet's legendary pieces pre-Swatch Group when Daniek Roth was the creative director. Probably my favorite Breguet. It was very expensive, around 30K. Let's check out what Breguet is. Breguet is still extremely undervalued. If this new CEO takes the brand to the next level, they could all skyrocket. Okay, the European watch company, they're yeah, Rob F. I know, but they're big packets. They're not like small packets. I think they're generous size. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Look how big the packet is. Okay, it's like it's a big packet, man. It's a half an ounce packet. It's not like a little packet that you get of ketchup. Right? This is one packet is enough to put on the entire pizza. You see this? So it's 150, but dude, you can buy a pie somewhere, just the regular. Because I have pizza over here locally, and but let's say I go somewhere, and we all order a pie of pizza. I'll bring a packet with me, and boom, we're gonna jack it up. Or you could you can toss salad. You can make a salad with this hot honey, or put it over chicken wings. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just guys. It's good stuff. I was really impressed by the Mike's hot honey. They're not paying me to spruik them. So, anyways, let's see. Let's see what kind of breguets do we have here available on European Watch Company, and maybe a 1916 company. Let's see. There's some nice stuff here. Got the new Type 20 for 13.5. I want to see stuff like around 8,000. That's oh, this one 5930. Look at that. That's beautiful. 36 mil with 8.2 mil thickness. Very nice, elegant. It's a very simple Breguet. 36 mil is nice size as well. It's not ginormous. It's gonna feel great on the wrist. Comes with a beautiful wooden box. Look at that. Maybe I would prefer the no date completely, but hey, 9,000. Okay, it's pretty good. There's one here with the power reserve, 96 hours power reserve. Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful finish on the back. Yes, that's 13.8. A little bit expensive, but that's good. Good stuff. There's some classiques here. There's the Sean's watch, 28.5. This is beautiful. It's a piece of tech, but yeah, it's a little bit it's next level. Okay, I want cheap. I want cheap. I want deals. Here's a 32 mil. Okay, I'm not Mike Nouveau. I'm not that cool yet. Yet. All right. To wear a 32 mil watch, but this would make a great perfect dress watch for a lady. Or a man. Or a man. Let's see what else we've got here available. There's that blue enamel dial one. Okay. Let's also check the 1916. Oh, before we go to 1916 company, guys, check this out. Okay. Haley Bieber. I'm guessing Justin Bieber's sister, Haley Bieber, rocks a mini dress made of 500 watch bands with $38,000 worth of watch brands, watch bracelets. What? So, Timmy, what are you talking about? Yes, look at this. It's a dress made completely out of watches. This is Tim G. Sent this. He put it into our WhatsApp group, guys. If you want to join the exclusive WhatsApp group where we share all kinds of incredible articles and pictures when we're not doing a stream. Oh, his wife. Okay, his wife. Okay. You know what? She reminds me of this guy from Thailand. There's this watch guy. He wears a guy who wears jacket made of watches. There's this guy, jacket covered with watches. Here we go. He was in New York Times magazine. Oh, damn it! You have to pay. Ah, my New York Times subscription ran out again. God damn it. But yeah, this guy, he's became kind of really well known. His first jacket was stolen, and then a lot of his supporters sent him watches. There's actually all these watches were donated by the watch community. Met Chronondo, 151,000 followers. There he is with this Raymond Whale. Look at that. See, he's kind of he's famous. He went viral for that jacket, and he makes a lot of different shorts on Instagram, just doing random wacky stuff. He's a wacky guy. So, and he was at the Watches and Wonders. He was there, kind of. People come up to him, they take pictures with him. I had him on the stream as well. When I was in Geneva Watch Days. Mike Lewis says he's seen this guy in the past. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. Use incognito, Timmy. For the you're talking about for the what's it called? For the New York Times? I don't know if that works. You actually have to be subscribed for the New York Times. But this dress is like actually made really well. It's really well put together. Look at this. It is all kinds of bracelets in there. There's a lot of the Rolex bracelets. All kinds of stuff. I'm not sure you know from which brand each one of these bracelet came from, but I think it's got a good mixture of quality stuff. It's incredible. Incredible stuff. Looks like it really well put together, the way it cuts off, here at the thing, and it fits her perfectly. Just hugs her body. Yes, it's got to be extremely heavy because the guy, the Chronode, he mentioned that his jacket is really heavy too. Extremely heavy stuff there. But yeah, look at that. She's also very hot as well. And yeah, the watches thing is becoming super popular, guys. Watches are very mainstream now, and everybody's getting in on the action in many different ways. Oh damn! Hold on, I'm trying to pull up open link. Oh, here we go. So that you could see it. Let's see here, the close up. Oh, look at that. Let me know, guys, if you recognize any of the bracelets in these pictures. If you do, let us know in the chat which one. I see some Datejust Jubilee bracelets. There's a Rolex Oyster bracelet. There's some weird ones too. There's some weird bracelets in there. It's very cool, and it's attached to this underlining, and I guess they attached it pretty well for it to all kind of come together in this design. Huh? It's cool, right? JMB says the pattern follows the morphology of her body. They used parametric design in order to create the pattern, probably. Gross fur or rhino. Oh, very cool. It's very cool. It does follow her body, right? Because it hugs it perfectly. Look at that. You see it? It accentuates her figure. It's good stuff. Very cool stuff, and I guess they're on Miami balcony somewhere. Cool stuff. You know. Shout out to Tim G for sending me this article. 1916 company. Da-da-da-da. Let's go to 1916. I wanna see new arrivals, what they've got new here on the 1916 company. If there's anything that stands out as a good price. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, look at this. So number one, let's take a look. Personally, I really love this this watch here. This the 24-hour complication. And it actually has two hands. It's a GMT 24-hour watch. So kind of like GMT Master 2, but this watch has two hour hands that overlap, and you can separate them, and you track two time zones. You can track two time zones, but both time zones are in a 24-hour configuration, kind of like what's that space watch that everybody? There's a Speedmaster that has a 24-hour dial. Let's see if there is a image with the two hands separate. It's got a beautiful movement, as you guys can see. Comes with all bucks and papers, and I think this is slightly below retail. Let's see, 52,950. Let's check. 52,000. Patek Philippe website collection. I believe this is in their complication. So see, 52, right? Let's see. Retail is $61,000. Whoa. So that's about 15 15% drop. Interesting. Very interesting. But here you can see it. Watch. Hand. So the loomed hand, that's your local time. And then the skeletonized hand, that's your home time. So when you're at home, they overlap and it's just, you got regular watch. But when you travel, boom, you can separate them. And it's a no date, which I really like. What a cool piece. It's not very popular though. I don't think I've seen this watch. I don't know anyone who owns this one. Nobody in the watch community has it, but I really love this piece. It's got beautiful lugs, gorgeous dial. There's a very subtle pattern on the dial with the ripples, and all like lots of these numbers. They're all loomed. So in the night, look at that. Obviously, the loom, doesn't last nowhere near long enough for you to enjoy this thing. But hey, it's still pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking dial there. Cool, just a cool watch, guys. Pin buckle, obviously. Very sporty because the strap, right? It's blue with rose gold. It's a cool watch. It's about 15% off. Okay. Let's see anything. What else is there? What we got here? 5980. There's a gondola annual calendar. There's another 5146 annual calendar on the bracelet. 50,000. Okay, it's expensive. It's expensive stuff. There's a Calatrava 5119. Oh, it's the get this. That's the older reference of the 6119, right? That's the Patek relaunched this watch as 6119. Now they relaunched 6196, right? But that's the hobnail bezel, the really famous, like Tim G says, they're pum pums or whatever. But it's got the hobnails and it had the open case back. You see there with the smaller movement. But what is that a big deal? People made a really big deal out of. Oh, it's the movement does not fit the case. It's the end of the world. But that's a really reliable 215 movement. It's cool that this model 5196 had the open case back. 5119. And then 6119 has the new movement, the big movement with display case back. So yeah. Pretty cool watch there. Let's see what else we've got here. 5326. I think this is the first time ever that Patek Philippe did an annual calendar travel time, and the travel time works very similarly to like the 24-hour watch. It's got the same Arabic numerals with loom, syringe hands, pretty cool asphalt dial. It's got that hobnail on the case side. This is a really, really cool watch. Wow. Comes with 2 straps as well. The movement is gorgeous, beautiful finish. Platinum micro rotor. Hey Daniel, what's going on? Why are you
You want a cookie? It's 30% off the sugar. Here, I'll give you one.
30% off the sugar? Okay.
Natural goodness of oats cookie. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're still eating. You're eating cookies
Leave me
now?
alone, Tim.
By the way, this dial looks like that cookie that you got on this
Yeah.
Patek.
Look at that. It's like a really flat case. Isn't that
Yeah.
aerodynamic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the cool texture. Cool texture. Okay, let's see it. Let's take a look at here a few more. I just want to see, what's going on the 1916 company and what they're trying to sell right now. They got some more Pateks. They got a Lange Saxonia date. There's a ladies Bulgari turbo gas with the Gerald Genta bezel design. Bulgari chronograph. Oh, this one is really cool. Okay, hold on a second. This one is very cool. Look at that. Ooh, that's nice. 41 mil case, so it's just slightly too big. But what a contrast here. That's a cool standout watch. If this was 39, it would be, I think, a lot better. Yeah, look at that. That's a cool. Oh, it says Bulgari at the top and then Qatar on the bottom. Whoa, a Qatar limited edition, I'm guessing. Yeah, you see a movement is a little bit too small. That's why I was saying, like, if they put that in a 39 mil, that this could be a really cool watch. I've never seen this one. I thought it was gonna say Bulgari, Bulgari. You guys can't see it because the graphics are not there. There's too small. Okay, let's see it. Let's see a few more pieces here. Only Bulgari I like is the Octo Finissimo, says Mike Lewis. Octo is cool. Nothing wrong with Octo. Let's see. We've got, oh, look at this. Ulysses Nardine. Okay, right now, by the way, guys, I think Ulysses Nardine is undervalued. Okay. It's super undervalued brand. That's why you can pick them up cheap. All right. So check this out. What do we got here? A Marine Torpilleur military. Look at that. That's a beautiful dial. Looks like enamel. Could it be? Oh, it's 44 mil. So slightly too big. Limited to 173 pieces. Beautiful movement. Oh, it's just the only nice, nice strap. 44 mil is just too big, unfortunately. But there's the Ulysses Nardines, and they're super undervalued, and I think they're the ones to look out for. Frank Mueller and Ulysses Nardine. Look at oh man, remember a couple of days ago, I read an article. Quorum has been reacquired by watch enthusiasts. Like the head watchmaker there, with a few investors, bought it back from the Hong Kong company, and they're gonna try to fix it. They're gonna try to make this brand great again. So yeah, check this out, man. Quorum. That's their famous bubble watch. Look at that crystal, man. The warping on it is insane. 1,750 is dirt cheap, and it's a 42 mil case, so it might mean something. Let's see, bubble 42 mil. Is this limited edition for something? Oh yeah, it is a limited edition. Bubble is limited edition. These timepieces are pure expression of audacity. Oh yeah, audacity. The Bubble collection embodies a blend of creativity and distinction. Okay. They don't really say what it is limited to, but yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
they say distinction or extinction.
It should be extinct. Let's be honest.
Oh, okay.
They're terrible, but yeah, they're
Crazy about that dial. That design is like trying too hard artwork. I don't know.
You think it's trying too hard? They're desperate, right? It's like a crying child asking for attention. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. It's a
a
little bit
barking
unfortunate.
child.
Crying child. Yeah.
Um, and the brutalist watch is not trying at all. It's just in its own zone.
But it's different.
Yeah,
I think because like look, I think it's good value, right?
Yeah.
The brutalist watch because it's like Royal Oak, but it's an artistic take on the Royal Oak. It's with reliable Swiss movement. It's
actually,
very.
the only similarity to me, you don't
Mhm.
have to agree with everything I say, but that it's sort of square around the case. That's where the similarity begins and ends. To me, it's its own design,
Yeah.
The strap and the case is the square case. I think is off center on purpose.
Yeah.
And also the strap. I mean the bracelet. And
Yeah.
I don't think there's any connection really, except that there is. If you squint your eyes, it'll have a certain similarity to a Royal Oak, but it's a separate thing, and it's an art piece and a watch second. It's an art piece first and a watch second. It tells the time.
Yeah.
And that's what people will buy it for, not because, oh, well, it doesn't have this movement or that movement in there. No. As long as the Salida
But the
is,
Salida movement ensures the longevity of that watch. That watch could be very easily serviced for many years to come.
yeah. And I've had watches with Salida that was not right. But that was not because of the Salida. It's because someone who put the Salida in the watch, I won't say the company, it was already a rust developing in the movement.
Oh shit.
And that peeved me off. Like, I don't want to say who it was. They were on a great path, and they had a Salida movement in there, and it was bad news.
It was a disaster.
So,
yeah. Well, just because it's a Salida doesn't mean that it's going to be good. There's different grades of Salida, and then at the end of the day, it really the people who stand behind the movement, the
right,
people who make it's about the people
right,
behind the brand.
right.
Do I trust Toledano Chan? I do.
Yeah,
I think he knows how to run a business. He's running it professionally, and he's a great ambassador for that brand.
yeah.
Right, and I think
Tell
it even
roommate
has
that
some retained value. It's not like you see them being flipped. Let's see it. Toledano watches. Let's see it. Let's pull it up.
I'm getting itchy, Tim. That the place where I
Itchy.
burned.
You're getting itchy and
Yeah,
scratchy.
I know Rumi would say, "Don't you dare," but it's itchy.
Yeah. Don't. Let's see here. Toledano and Chan. Let's put and. Are there any on Chrono 24? There's none. Look at this. None on Chrono 24. Let's go eBay.
Well, wait a minute. It just was released. It's not going to be there yet.
Well, I know, but see none on eBay either. So if you want to buy one, it's not like you can readily get it. It's they're still hard to get. So because of the scare, which means people who bought one, they're keeping it. All right, they're not flipping it. There's not a lot of flippers, which is good.
Yeah.
Because if somebody wanted to sell, if you were, let's say you're in tough position, it's still a $4,000 or a $5,000 watch. And if you're in a tough position and you need to sell it, chances are you will be able to get your money back. Which is you can't say for a lot of brands. Okay? And I think the way he's growing the collection, introducing new pieces, he adds to the development of the collection.
Yeah.
Each new piece he introduces doesn't make the old one obsolete. It adds to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, let's keep going here. We got the Aquanaut. There's a Romain Gauthier, a Vacheron, a Breitling. A blank. Oh, this blank pawn is expensive. 15,000. Okay. Expensive. IWC Portofino. That's beautiful. 3,750. Omega, two-tone Omega Seamaster. Looks like it's dropping in price. Let's see. You know what? Let's look up this. I wanna do something. Ulysses Nardin. I want you to look up Ulysses Nardin.
I think that these watches are very well preserved, don't you? Over the years, watches in general, the good ones.
Yeah.
Better, well preserved, way better than Daniel Katz. Because
you still have some resale value, Daniel, even after all this time.
This morning, a group of people walk into the bus, and I'm walking into the bus, not in rush. Two people walk into the bus, and I'm walking into the bus, and the doors close right into my body.
Oh,
and
no.
I fell to the ground. And unfortunately, I recovered. I was more surprised than anything else. guy says, "Sorry, are you okay?" said the bus driver. You know, I
Whoa,
had
what
no
the
idea
hell?
that I was behind another person. And then in the afternoon, I get up to see an incident from one of those chairs on the tram, but it's one of those chairs that collapse. They collapse up when someone
Yeah.
gets up. You know, where the seat collapses up. And I went back not realizing it, and I fall into a squat onto the floor. So two stupid
Daniel, you gotta
accidents.
be careful.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
what the hell? What the
Fortunately, I
fuck? You know,
survived.
dropping a watch will make it lose resale value. Same thing.
Yeah,
You can't just be falling like this. You gotta be careful,
I
okay?
know, I know.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know, I know.
Are you
I
for
deserve,
real?
I deserve that scolding, but maybe the resale value is still okay. Like these watches, I'm still preserved a little bit.
Well, if you start, breaking limbs, did you see what happened to Dingo? He
Oh,
fell and broke a wrist.
oh man, I didn't have as bad as him. Like, how did he do that? He must have been right on cement or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
sure, but you got to be careful, man.
yeah,
It's really dangerous. Human
okay.
body is really fragile.
Yeah,
It's we're more fragile than we actually think. Okay.
we depend on trillions and trillions of cells, Tim, to work so we can wear watches.
Mm.
Oh,
The
thank you for
under
joining. DCAS, can you get Daniela come on the pad? No, not right now.
Yeah, maybe in the future
Yeah,
we'll do it for a special occasion. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And is this Dingo Dave? Really?
that's Dingo Dave. Yeah, you see he a hair. Look at that hairline crack.
Oh, there, I see it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nasty. He got lucky in a way. I think he got
Yeah, yeah,
lucky. Yeah, it's gonna be painful,
yeah.
but a crack is better than imagine if this split into two halves. You don't want that. I never broke. Have you ever broke a limb in your
Uh,
life?
um, no, no, I haven't broken a limb. Although people have told me to break a leg.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're just that's a
I,
theater thing. Go
yeah,
break a leg.
yeah, I know, I know. But
That's their way of wishing
yes,
good luck.
yes, yes. I know, I understand him. It's just a bad um, twist of
I
mine.
see.
So yeah, it's weird, but I was soft landing on both. I think I'm okay. I was lucky today.
You can't keep falling, Daniel. That's the first sign of trouble.
Yeah, yeah,
You got to be careful. I try to be very careful. I never broke a limb, but I
yeah,
remember when I was in Ukraine,
yeah,
growing up in Ukraine, going to elementary school.
yeah.
There was a kid from it's like a troublesome family in
Okay.
the yeah. It's like there's a trouble. There
Yeah,
was some troublesome kids,
yeah.
and this kid he climbed into yeah, he climbed into some tree
Yeah.
during the break in between classes.
Oh, the 15-minute breaks, the
The 15
recess,
minute break, yeah.
recesses. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
during the recess,
yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
He climbed into a tree, like a walnut tree we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
in the yard.
The
He
kids do it
fell out
here.
of there.
Oh, he fell out.
Yeah, he fell out and broke his arm. It was all
Oh
like
man.
hair. It was all limpy. And
Yeah,
guess what? There's no nurse. Okay, there's no hospital.
yeah,
'Cause we live in middle of nowhere. So he with his broken arm,
yeah.
they had to take him to there's a guy in the city. Sorry, it's not a city, it's a small town.
Yeah.
There's two people in that town who own a car.
Oh
So
yeah.
they had to send one of the kids from school, hey, go run to the guy that owns a car.
Right. It's right out of a show. Right.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a show.
Yeah.
It mortified. It was the scariest thing I ever said. That's why I tried to be really careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I fell out of a cherry tree once. I climbed to get some cherries, and I fell out of the chair. The branch underneath me gave way, and
Oh no.
I fell on one of those bush fences. Fences made out of like a bush.
Oh, those. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 And I got a nasty scratch. I think I still have a scar.
Yeah, but
Am I-
you're okay. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, maybe it's on the other side. I don't know.
Yeah, how old were
Anyways,
you
it
then?
almost killed me.
It was 7 years
It had
old?
it was because there was an infection. It was a
Oh, yeah.
problem, but
You were like 7 or what?
I was like
7?
no. I think I was like 10 when I fell out of the cherry tree.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nasty.
It sounds like philosophical, like Washington, George Washington, who I forget, did he chop down a tree or he ate an apple from the tree? I forget what it was. But that's in your history books in the States.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I don't follow that stuff.
After that, I've been very careful with
Yeah.
climbing. I'm not scared of heights, but hey, you fall once, you go, oh fuck. You
Yeah.
know? But yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
keep
so
going
that's
here with
we got way
Ulysses
off topic.
Nardin.
What's the theme of what we're looking at with these watches right now?
No, I just figured, look, let's just check in here real quick on Ulysses Nardin because Mike Lewis says he likes Ulysses Nardin watches.
Yeah.
They're great value. You can pick up like a Ulysses Nardin watch for cheap. Unfortunately, they don't have anything that's too crazy cheap except this one. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Look how cheap that is, Daniel. 3,350. That's a Ulysses Nardin.
Yeah.
Look like it's got 2 dates. Some weird stuff going on. You see, he's got a 23 at 11 o'clock, and at 3 o'clock, it's got another date. What's going on? Is it a double date? Let me see here. Pre-owned Ulysses Nardin San Marco GMT. Oh, it's a GMT.
Yeah.
That's the second time zone at 11. It shows you the time in 24-hour configuration. So
yeah, I don't mind double date. Have you ever been on the double date, Tim?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Once. Well, it wasn't technically a date. I was just with the roommate with another couple.
Okay.
Is that called a double date?
Yeah, I guess we call that a double date.
Yeah, why not? Let's call it a double date. I wasn't a double date.
All right.
So yeah, this is a cool watch. Look at this. That's not a date. It's not a second date, Daniel.
Yeah,
It's a GMT hours in a different configuration. So one it's 10 7 and 23/7. So you got 2 time zones, but it's done in this weird funky way.
Yeah.
And there's buttons there, you see as well. I guess you can use the buttons to quickly jump the GMT hand. And look, on the back it's got an engraving of San Marco. Wow, San Marco. Where is San Marco from?
I gotta look it up. Someone's gonna know before I look it up, but I forget where St. Marco is. So, if I own this watch, there's a lot of buttons to press, and maybe someone will press my buttons.
Oh shit, it's Venice.
Oh, okay.
San Marco, maybe San Marco. The San Marco. Oh my god. That's where Oshin sits whenever he's contemplating his next.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The San Marco Cathedral. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, Oshin should have a watch like this. I mean, it's a 36 mil, so it'll be a little bit too small for him. But that's a great watch. Like, think about it. 3,350. What can you buy for 3,500?
Yeah, but look, hold on. You buy it because you want it. Then you find out, is it in your price range? You don't just go buying something because it's affordable.
Well, I'm just saying, like, look, how many GMT watches are out there?
No,
not a lot.
No, not that many. It looks like a very good piece. Is it its own movement or is it?
Let's see here. It's got a.
It's not going to say. It won't.
Self-winding automatic watch.
Oh, it's self-winding.
Yeah, I mean it's a Ulysses Nardin, so it's either a. They don't really say it, but let me check here. Let me do this. GMT. Let me just Google this and see if we can see a video, because this is a genuinely beautiful watch. 36 mil is also great size. It's not it's not a small size. I think it's a great size. So here we go. Let's see it. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's a slightly different version. There is a little video here on the watch. Let's see here. in Barcelona. So let's take a look here. What they're gonna. It's totally out of focus.
No, it is.
Oh, but look at the. It's beautiful polishing.
It
Nice.
looks. This is a better picture than what you showed.
This is better, right?
Yeah, it's a
In
better
real
iteration.
life, it looks better.
Yeah.
Like this in the video. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
the case. It's beautiful case. Look at the
Yeah.
GMT hour. That's beautiful. I wish that they showed how the movement works.
Yeah.
Like by pressing the buttons. But let me see. Maybe I can find. See, it's a very rare watch. There's not another one. Show me another one. You know how they say, "Show me another one."
Okay, I'm trying to press the buttons here.
Yeah, don't press it. You'll break it.
Okay. I'll try.
Fortunately, there's not another one anywhere on YouTube. That's crazy, man. Okay, maybe I'll remove the reference number. Maybe they'll give us. No, there isn't. There's one on the bracelet. Let's take a look at this one on the bracelet. Yeah, it's a different.
Doesn't do it for me.
This one, yeah, no, this one is worse. I get it. I get it. This one is horrible. But you see, this one's got, instead of 24 hours, it has PM, AM indicator. So the date wheel was repainted to show, instead of 24-hour configuration in a regular configuration. And it's got the guilloche dial. Actually, it's probably better, value for money. And you can change the strap. It's just the bracelet looks kind of shitty.
Well,
But
it's not. If the overall look is like slapping this and that together, the one with the contrast of the black dial, it made it look kind of field watches. It looked like a field watch and a very nice one. The other iteration, and here it just it's trying to be everything watch, like another date just, but with that design.
Oh, look, this top hand jumps the local time hand backwards by an hour, and the bottom hand jumps the hour hand forward by an hour. These hands, they jump, and then when you unscrew the crown, when you manipulate, when you basically run the time forward, you can change the GMT. Both of them change. So Billy in the chat says, Tim, you couldn't sell this watch for $1,000. I would buy this for $1,000. Are you kidding me?
You know what you get for $1,000?
Piece of shit.
No, hold on.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can get some decent Fräulein Marie. You can get the Fräulein Marie.
You can get this.
Oh, hello.
You change your plans.
Is that a Mont Blanc?
Yeah, I showed it already, but I just like showing it off again because my ego.
Take a look at it.
My ego, because my ego's low today, so just for my ego.
Yeah, let's see.
Not that I need approval. It's got this nice little.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone, Daniel.
Oh, that's true.
Nice cover.
And then you saw it. We all saw it.
Oh yeah. No, sideways. Show us sideways, like.
Yeah, redesigned Tim's face with this pen.
Wow. You can definitely redesign my face.
Yeah.
You can rewrite the face. You can rewrite the script.
Rewrite the script.
By the way, I was at Mont Blanc because of you, Daniel.
Oh, was I?
I stopped by Mont Blanc as well. I was looking at the Meisterstücks. Look at this.
Oh,
they had this is my favorite one.
Yeah. Oh, which one? The one on the left?
Oh, sorry about that.
Which one?
So the one on the left is a 100-year anniversary edition.
Like
the one on the right is just the classic version.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Let me show you a different video. And look at the 100-year anniversary is actually really well done. It has this cloud. Look at the cloudiness in the resin.
Yeah.
And each one is distinct and different because the way the resin works. It's got big fat Mont Blanc logo on top of the cap and all the palladium hardware there. And the clip, look at the clip. It's like yours, because yours is also a 100-year anniversary.
Right.
It comes with this old style original clip with a little ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just took a look at this stuff. I thought, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And it has the name. The regular model doesn't say Mont Blanc on the side, whereas this one, see, it says Mont Blanc 810. Or, oh, no, sorry. What does that say? 1810? Is that 1810?
I can't. The writing's too small. I can't read
It's
mine.
too
But
small.
it's
Here,
right.
I'll increase it. You see it? Mont Blanc Meisterstück H. Does it say H810? What a H? I'm not sure what that letter is. That
Oh, okay.
first letter. It's a strange letter.
Yeah, I got the same number on mine.
Yeah. I
Oh,
can't
thanks
figure out.
thanks for bringing that to my attention. It's on mine also. You know, I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah, let's see.
okay, hold on. Let me just get. Let me get it. So, Jesus, hold on. Its lane's not good for this. There, it's
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
there.
It's in
sort-
silver. It's very subtle.
It's in there,
Engraved in.
and with the lighting, you can't see it really, but it's there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You know, I told them that I think it was like $1,000 something. Told them, you know, I'm not in a hurry. I'll buy it when
Well,
the big
my,
sale.
yeah,
Because
mine's
when I
because
owned one.
Canadian. I had to pay more than that. Canadian's horrible.
In the past, they had them in the big box,
Yeah.
ink and the pouch, everything kind of included, brand. But now they were just, yeah, it's just a pen. So, never mind. By the way, let's do some new watches talk. There's a new PRX that just came out for the ladies. This is the smallest PRX that the PRX ever released. This is a PRX 25 millimeters for just $325. How about that?
Wow. But women like to wear bigger sizes, so this is crazy. Like some
No,
women.
but it's not good for women. Why do they need big sizes? Also, guys like wearing smaller watches. We were just looking at Mike Nouveau. He's wearing a 31 mil a watch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and you know this 25 mil. Hey, if a guy wants to buy, they're just expanding the collection. You know, because they're they're the bigger sizes.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants one Tissot, they already have.
Yeah.
One, maybe multiples, right?
Yeah.
So they needed to create like new size
Yeah.
to be able to keep selling the watch. And I think that's a great looking size. Look at this. She whoever this lady is, she's in San Francisco. She's got that Golden Gate Bridge in the background with that row of houses. Here picture. She went around and took some amazing pictures. Look at that Golden Gate Bridge. That's really far. It's a big drive. You know, she spent the whole day going around taking these pics. That's cute.
Yeah.
No?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute. Goes with the sweater.
Yeah. And it's a mother of pearl dial. Here. I think this is the first. Oh no, Daniel. So this is the mother of pearl dial, and there's Tissot has 59 variants of the PRX now. 59. So let's see. I think there's only one 26 mil. Oh no, they have it in different. They have a two-tone.
Yeah.
Rose gold. They have it. Let's see. The way this website works, because there's 4 configurations.
Yeah.
There's a black one with the dots. I think there's a little diamonds. Let's see. It's a cute looking watch with little diamonds, I guess. Let's see. What do they say? Quartz movement, scratch resistant sapphire crystal. So it's a sapphire. Yeah, I mean, show me a better watch. Yeah, and this is with the diamond one, $450 because it's got those little, probably synthetic
Yeah.
right? Mother's Day gift ordered by May 5th. How about that? May 5th is my mother's birthday as well.
Oh, do something for mother.
100 meters water resistance. What a cute watch, right? Like it's great watch for a girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, guys, this could be a great watch. Look at this. This one is full on rose gold DLC, and it's got also diamonds in the dial. There you can see the detail. Oh man, it's a great watch actually. Look at that. PRX.
When I saw the woman with stilettos, I told her in the elevator. I said, yeah, damn it, I lost it.
You think she would rock this?
I think she could rock it, but she asked me if forget it. I bombed. I was thinking of a line and it bombed.
Okay. Disaster.
Never mind.
Disaster.
Never mind.
Okay.
I delayed. I screwed up.
Okay, let's see another one. There's other stuff that I want to take a look at. Okay, so here's another watch event that I missed.
Yeah.
I missed another one. I didn't know that this was happening. I actually attended last year.
Where is this?
This was at the Watches of Switzerland. They had a great watch meetup there.
Wait a minute. We had Brent sort of gave us the heads up about this other event, but we were kind of exhausted. We were at 2 different events, and maybe we just, I don't know. I guess we could have gone to this one too. This was during Watches and Wonders. It was another event.
No, this was just here in New York City last week.
Oh, okay.
At the Watches of Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Right.
So I missed it, but it's kind of like everybody, if you know about it, you can go. Everybody's invited. And they had some cool watches there. So check this out. Let's take a look at what watches people wearing. Hodinkee, because Hodinkee is owned by Watches of Switzerland. So they were kind of, throwing this party. So check this out. Daniel, this is probably the most coveted FP Journe. This is the Pepsi of FP Journe. The chronometer, a resonance.
Right.
You know about this watch?
Yeah, I think because the two wheels in the back, they wind right near, they circle right near each other to keep the accuracy to keep the thing synchronized or something like that.
Yes, it's got like 2 movements on the inside.
Yeah.
And the 2 balance wheel, because it's kind of like that. The law of the what's that thing that's called that goes like this? Tick, tick, tick.
I can't.
Metronome.
No, I know
right?
metronome, but there's the law of.
Here, I'll pull it up.
Of the wave theory or something.
Why? Metronomes synchronize. It's great. It's a great thing about metronomes and how they synchronize, how they go into sync. So let's watch this little video here. So that's the principle on which the resonance, but it's a GMT watch. It has 2 time zones. So this is the metronome. Let's watch this. So watch this. All different, but give them enough time. It's because of the vibration, because they're all connected. Watch this.
Now they.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Almost there. Almost there. What the fuck?
Yeah, what is the magic that caused them to synchronize with the other though?
The magic is that they're sitting on the same surface, right? So they're connected, and there is a vibration when the metronomes are doing their when they're going back and forth. They're vibrating, right? And You okay?
I'm just a little tired. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, okay. If you have to go,
Yeah, I
okay.
understand.
So what happens? Their vibrations when basically because of the vibrations when they're desynced, right? They actually influence, and you see here they put them on this surface, right? They're on these 2 bottle cans of Diet Coke,
Yeah.
right? And you see, and when they're desynchronized, the surface underneath them starts moving,
Right.
and through that vibrational force, they start synchronizing, and when they synchronize, then they become stable force. So they won't synchronize if they're standing on different
Oh,
like
got it.
chairs.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Okay, because the vibrational force, it can't go from one to the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's watch it again and look what's happening to the surface that they're sitting on, how it's vibrating, and that's the vibrational force.
Yeah, I see it now.
You see the movement of the table. What happens? They're all starting to move the table underneath them.
No, I see.
And the movement of the table influences their pattern.
Right, right. Got interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. And because the table that they're sitting on moves, it changes which way they're going. And soon enough,
yeah,
the vibrations will get them all synchronized together.
Oh, yeah, Tim, this is nuts.
This is putting audience to sleep. I get it. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Can I? This may not make sense, but just a slight break from this. The pictures I sent you of the cherry blossoms, and then I have to walk in. I wasn't planning to go there, not at all. I go to the cherry blossom. The pictures I sent you. There's a picture of me with a pink sweater and a kind of a pink colored hat, which kind of synchronized with the cherry blossom, but wasn't planning to go there.
Yes.
Is there a connection? No, maybe
not. Maybe there is, but you accidentally sent me a dick pic.
No. No. Come on. Don't show it if I did.
There you go. Beautiful, there's beautiful cherry blossom.
Yeah, there's enough of me.
Perfect timing. Yeah, you didn't expect, but that's the way the nature works. It's in mysterious ways.
In mysterious ways.
Didn't even plan it, but because you were pink, it drew you to the pink.
Yeah, isn't that something? Just like the thing you just showed. You never know. That's not science. That's just me talking. Okay?
No, it is science. It is science. Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing. It happens with people as well, because people are made. We're all made out of molecules.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and all the molecules in our body, they're vibrating.
Yeah.
And when people sit close to each other, you spend enough time with somebody, you start vibrating at the same pace.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. That's the that's how people synchronize together.
And that day, by the way, you said take a day off, write a poem. So
yeah.
About that.
It's beautiful. I haven't had a chance. So you fixed it up, right? And it's ready for the roommate to read, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. I'll give it to the roommate sometime soon.
Yeah.
Probably later today, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, Daniel, so let's see. Let's take a look at the watches that were present there at the Watches of Switzerland. There was this baller with a chronometer, a resonance.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Then there was this guy. Look at that. What is this? Direnzo. What the hell? I'm not a huge fan of this one, but this could have been CEO of the Renzo watches.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not,
I'm not into this design. It's look, it is a watch. It looks all right. It tells the time. There is a name for this type of art, but I don't know it. It's okay. All right. Oh, there was somebody with the Beauvais. Wowzers. Now that's a watch, Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a proper watch. Shout out to Audrey. of Beauvais.
Yeah.
Sportster. Let's see what it's got. Oh, it's a chronograph with the bullhead chronograph and the 2-window date at 12 o'clock. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice piece. I like it. Let's see what else we've got here. Let's see. See what else we've got here. A little picture outside of the Watches of Switzerland. Man, if I knew about this, I would have attended. But again, just didn't know. There was somebody with a beautiful AP, Royal Oak, black ceramic chronograph. Hell yeah. This is like the O'Sheens watch, but in black ceramic.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, okay. A vintage perpetual ultra thin chronograph. Sorry, no chronograph. Perpetual ultra thin Royal Oak. Looks like on a lady's Royal Oak. It's very nice. Ben Clymer was there. Whoa, Benny. Yeah, now I really feel like I missed out. I should have attended. But yeah, I need to sign up for all these email updates. I gotta check those emails, guys.
Yeah.
Last time somebody kind of reminded me, so I attended, but this time I totally missed out. Anyways, let's see. There were some guys there. Let's see. Looking at watches, the Discovery Center. They had all kinds of brands there. They're kind of introducing their clientele to broader range of watches. Ooh, this is the latest Chapek Tourbillon. Whoa, now that's a piece. It looks actually a lot like that new Christopher Ward, right?
Yeah.
But on a completely different level. You still like Chapeks, Daniel, or?
Yeah, generally I like Chapek.
It's an antique case.
Chapek were connected to Patek years ago.
It was originally it was a Patek Chapek.
Yeah.
And then now Chapek says that they got two different stories. Patek says that Chapek stabbed Patek in the back.
Yeah.
And the current ownership of the Chapek has nothing to do with the original Chapek. They just bought the name because they thought it's they could position themselves next to Patek. They can tell the story, right?
Yeah.
So they just bought the name, the rights to the Chapek name.
Yeah.
Chapek watches Viki. Let's see. Wikipedia. Let's see. Chapek founded December 12, 2012. Chapek and Co. is a Swiss watch brand named after Polish watchmaker Francisco Chapek. Let's see. Francisco Chapek was a Czech-born Polish master watchmaker who arrived in Geneva, Switzerland in May 1832. Soon after, he Gallicized his name, thus becoming, I guess he's changed his name to Francisco Chapek. In 1834, he created the firm Chapek and Moreau with local Swiss watchmaker Moreau from Versailles. On October 22, 1836, he married Marie, the daughter of a clock watchmaker Jean-Pierre Francois Gevril. Okay, this is really long names. Let's see. In May 1st, let me skip this one. The work was, let's see here. Chapek was the author of the first book on watchmaking ever published in Polish language. Wow, okay. He wrote a book. That seems to be a big deal.
Yeah.
To be writing a book. The work was printed in 1850 in Leipzig. In May 1st, 1839, Antoni Patek and Francesco Chapek established a 6-year partnership in Geneva under the name Patek and Chapek & Co. The
Right.
partnership produced some of the exceptional watches which are part of the important horological collection in the Patek Philippe Museum. Okay, Chapek was head of watchmaking, while Patek led the sales and the company. Okay, as of 1840, the firm came gradually to employ a half a dozen workmen. Several were Poles, Lil Pop from Warsaw, Henry Majewski, and whoa, from Lvov, today Ukraine. Holy shit! They had a Ukrainian working
How do you
at
like that?
yeah, back when it was the Patek Chapek days, as well as Sidlecki. Yeah, you know why? You know why Lvov is such a beautiful city? Because it used to be Polish city and now Ukraine owned. Oh, very
Uh,
interesting. I would have loved to live in Lvov. It's a great place.
the transition probably after the First World War.
Mm-hmm. They were making 200 watches yearly at that time in Kharkov. Okay. After the dissolution, Patek established Patek Philippe and Co. with the new partner Adrienne Philippe. Chapek founded Chapek and Co. also with new partner Julius Gruzevsky. So there you go. Interesting, right? Interesting stuff,
Yeah,
huh?
so and they broke off for what reason? I forgot.
After 6 years. So they did a contract for 6 years. They don't say. See, in
Okay.
here, in the Wikipedia, they're all PC.
Yeah.
They don't say.
Yeah.
Chapek watches. Let's check their website. If you go to Chapek, let's see. What is this? Chapek.com. About us, watchmaking. Our story. Okay. You go to our story. Let's see what they have here. What kind of stuff they were able to dig out in the archive. See, marked the 1811. That's when Francesco Chapek was born. Okay, in Czech Republic. Nowadays, Czech Republic. It was Bohemia, Kingdom of Bohemia, back in the day. Sounds like a fairy tale.
Mm.
He emigrated to Poland with his family in his youth, retaining Czech and Polish citizenship. 1832, Francesco fled to Switzerland following the collapse of the Polish uprising in which he actively participated. A gifted watchmaker, he soon founded his first company, Chapek and Monroe, with the local partner, Francisco Chapek and Antoine. That's how he got married. Okay, survivors of an insurrection that had forced them to flee, met in 1836. This encounter changed their lives. Chapek invited his countryman Patek. Oh, wait. Chapek invited his countryman Patek to delve into realm of watchmaking. Together, they founded Patek, Chapek, and Co. Ooh, you see how they're spinning it?
Yeah.
Like Chapek invited, because Patek was a seller. He was the salesperson.
Yeah.
And Chapek, he was the watchmaker.
Yeah.
So they're saying, oh, Chapek was the real watchmaker. Patek was just, marketing. And he invited Patek to help out, run the company. And then together they made Patek and Chapek and Co. Okay, and then the partnership between Patek and Chapek in 1845 lasted 6 years, during which they created several exceptional timepieces. At the end of their contract in April 1845, they dissolved the partnership. Both men continued producing timepieces. Chapek founded Chapek & Co. in May 1st, 1845, and the new partner, So, you see, this is why they bought the name, because they wanted to be... it's a great way to establish importance for a no name. Like, they could have created a name and called it whatever, newwatches.com. They could have called it something new and original.
Yeah.
But they found this name that was so close to a titan. Patek Philippe is a titan in horology today.
But it wasn't expressed in the museum talk in Paris, right?
It is. They have the pieces. They talk about it extensively, but they
No, but
talk about like that there was some drama. There's drama that
okay,
happened.
he didn't go into details though about that drama when we were there in Paris. I don't think I
Did you go
remember.
to the museum? I didn't go to the museum.
We went to that presentation. Wasn't that Patek or was it another group? I forget. In Paris, it was
Oh no, that
arranged.
was Breguet.
Oh, Breguet. It was
Yeah,
Breguet, was it? Oh,
yeah,
that's right. Oh man, I'm making a fool of myself.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thanks,
It
Tim.
was Breguet, Daniel.
Okay. Do you want to fire me, Tim?
Woo, ooh, no, I don't want to fire you. Look, it's an easy mistake to make. It's no
Thank you.
big deal.
All right.
It's not like anybody got killed because of your mistake.
All right. Okay.
So cool, Daniel.
All right.
This is irrelevant information, but still fun
Yes.
information to
Yeah.
know. I think. Anyways, there's the Chapek of today. It is a great brand. Dingo says he sent me a beautiful photo. Oh, ha 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 ha. That's funny. Check it out. Okay, here. Let me pull this up. This was a nice one. I put this in the WhatsApp group. This is
Oh my goodness.
Keslowitz. He sent me an AI generated picture
God.
of me, Oshin, Kessler, and Dingo.
Oh my goodness, that's
That
good.
Dingo was there.
Yeah.
By the way, look at me and Oshin smoking 2 cigars at a time. I got one in my mouth and then one in between my fingers. And Oshin too, he's smoking 2 cigars. We're going hard on those
He
cigars.
somehow gets the quality of you and Oshin down pretty good.
It's AI, you know.
I know, but still.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that crazy hyper look of Keslowitz, he's captured his own image in a way.
Yeah, Keslowitz is this is a very accurate description of Keslowitz.
Yeah.
Oshin too. Oshin looks the AI captured the look.
Yeah.
I look better in this picture than I actually do.
Yeah.
I look like a badass actually in that shot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Reality, not so great. Yeah.
But
so yeah, that's pretty good.
I wouldn't be wearing that watch. He looks like he's wearing a Patek salmon dial.
Wait, I gotta put my Ray-Bans.
Oh yeah, okay.
There we go. There
Yeah.
we go. Pretty cool. Okay. I need to oh man, my face is so fat and pudgy.
Oh, that's not be so
I need to lose weight. I need to work it, baby.
Work it till you jerk it. Look, you go on long walks, but is it only once in a while you gotta go?
I took a good walk today. You know, when I was at what was it called? At the for the pizza.
No, 20 minutes or more. How long was your walk?
Let me check. I don't think it's that many steps. I'm gonna have to go again.
No, do more walks like we did in Paris, Tim.
Yeah. See, only 7,600. I'm trying to do at least 10,000 steps a day.
Well, that's something around 6 miles.
No, it's not.
Well,
it's about 2 miles. 7,600 it's less than 2 miles. Yesterday I did 13,400, and day before that I did 27.
Okay, I stand corrected because 10,000 a meter is 3 feet, a little over 3 feet, and you said 10,000 steps. Or how many steps? Okay.
Steps. Yeah. Okay. Let me translate it. Let me do it like this. Let me do 7,600 steps to miles. Okay. Just a quick conversion. Maybe there's a conversion calculator. Steps to miles. Okay. Here we go. I'm 5'9", and let's see here. 7,600 steps. Calculate. So that's going to be steps to miles. My mail. Calculate. What the fuck? Oh, it's 3 point. They're saying it's 3.4 miles.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay, it's more than I thought.
Because it's just the step, and I forgot. Like the yard.
Yeah.
10,000 meters. The meter is somewhere close to 3 steps. So it's 10,000 of those makes a little over 6 miles. So that makes sense, what you just said.
Does it make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
Good. As long as it makes sense, that's the only thing
Are
that
you making
matters.
fun of me, Tim?
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
not. Are you making fun of me?
no,
Am
no.
I a joke to you, Daniel?
Yeah.
Am I a clown?
Yes, yes.
Do I make you laugh?
Sometimes, and sometimes I just roll my shoulders, I roll my eyes. Tim, I got to answer this phone
Okay. Go. I'll take a
call.
look
Okay.
at a few more pieces here. Let's see. Oh, this was they're really trying to sell this one. That's the latest Ulysses Nardine with yeah, it's like a I think they're trying to take on what's that brand? A really famous Richard Mille with this Ulysses Nardine. Ulysses Nardine is pushing hard. See here, here's some guys that attended. Wow, this guy is skinny, very skinny. Looks like he was wearing a freak. And this guy is wearing a Pasha, Cartier Pasha, the guy with the floral jacket. Let's see, let's keep going here. Ooh, fuck, a Grubel 4C. Let's go. Or some ballers there. All right. So heavy hitting piece there on this funky green strap. Very cool. I like this Grubel Force because it's not that sports one. Although there's some the sports one, there's few that I don't mind. The really simple ones, but they have some really thick watches. But this one looks really nice as far as Grubel Forces go. So yeah, good Grubel. Yeah, a TIE fighter. Oshin used to own this one, black dial with the black ceramic bezel. They had a DJ. Very cool. Very cool. Pioneer DJ. There's some nice Rolex books in the background there. Okay. Looks like it was a fun night. People chatting. Sales. Whoa, it's a little bit too much of a zoom. Sales associates. Beautiful dress. This lady is wearing. Looks like they were serving champagne. Anyways, let's see it. A Jacob and Co. Ooh. Okay. A white ceramic with the nasty green sapphire dial. Ugh. Ugh. Not a fan. I would take Hublot over Jacob and Co. But hey, the billionaires seem to really like the Jacob and Co. The tacky billionaires, the cool ones, they like their Richard Meals. Nice. Ooh, Lake Tahoe, a beautiful Lake Tahoe IWC chronograph. And IWC, if you remember earlier in the stream, it was brought up that IWC actually invented the ceramic in watches. So that's pretty cool. They not invent ceramic, but they were the first ones to put like ceramic. Oh, very nice annual calendar. Nautilus, Nautili. This is beautiful. Really, really beautiful watch. Look how classy that looks. Was this 5726? 5726. Yeah, 5726. Very nice piece. Very clean and not too thick. That's what I like about it. And Patek Philippe, they're super known for their annual calendars. So this is blend of the two best things. Whoa, there was some heavy hitting lady with an open worked Audemars PK. She was having a little bit of champagne. Love the dress. Look at the texture on that dress with the red purse. Very cute. Man, look how far up the wrist she's wearing it. Almost down the middle of the wrist. What do you guys think about that? Is that a little bit too loose? Is she wearing it a little bit too loose, Daniel?
Hold on, I just came back.
Okay.
Who did you say was too loose?
Uh,
Did you say someone was too loose? She's
Daniela
wearing it
Katz,
too
I
loose.
heard she's a little bit loose.
No, we don't
Uh,
want to blame her for it. That
okay.
was
What do you
smart the
think
way
about
she.
this?
I think that's a great idea,
Well, she's wearing it down the middle of the wrist. So
and that's
normally
how it
you would
fits
wear
her.
it here, but she's got it
No,
way up here.
yeah, and what the heck? Why not? That's
Why not,
original.
right? It's
Because
casual.
damn it, she wants that wrist. She wants to feel it, but she might eventually find it a bit heavy. But there's muscle in those skinny arms, like she's a tennis player or something.
She's really fit. Look at
Yeah,
the tone on
or
her
she's a
body and that
she's a
dress.
third Dan black belt or something. Like it looks like she can wear it, but even then, it's just to wear at the show, and she may not want to wear it all the time. But why not? If she's wearing a non-full sleeve thing, it's such a smart idea what she did there.
Yes, she's wearing this tightly fitted dress that shows the form. She obviously does yoga or maybe what's it called? The other thing, Pilates maybe.
Pilates
Very
is in
toned
the
body.
yoga world. She could be a personal trainer. She could be an executive that's just in very good shape. She could be president of a company. She could
Could be the
be,
CEO of AP.
she could be, one of the characters in Your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm.
Yeah, she might be John Hamm's wife.
Before he stole the watch, because he has to steal watches to keep up in the show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Here's two gentlemen trying on the watch with that sales associate. Okay, looks like they're having a good time. Looks like they had some air conditioning support. You see there's a vent in the back. Is that roommate coming home early? Roommate? You're early. Roommate is home early for some reason. Hey, look at this. There was some cheaper watches as well. A Tag Heuer Aqua Racer.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's the early version as well, because you can see it's with the caliber 5,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have the new weird dial patterns. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what to think about the new Tag Heuers. The dials are a little bit too much.
Well, it's just trying to be another Seamaster. I don't know.
Or Nautilus, right? It's the same lines as on the Nautilus. Look at the
Seamaster.
Nautilus.
I don't know. Seamaster.
Look at the lines on the Nautilus, right?
Nah, I don't even see that. Just because the lines, it's the case and the bezel.
Thank you. Uh-huh.
It's trying to be another Seamaster, I think.
Okay. Grandmaster Chime said that the lady got swag. She definitely got swag.
Yeah.
Kaloy says that's too loose. It's not. It's a watch, not jewelry bracelet. She's wearing it like a jewelry bracelet.
Yeah, let her.
Exactly.
Let her go.
Well, I can't do anything about it. If I was there, I would have told her to stop. Cut it out.
No, you wouldn't have said that.
No, I'm joking, obviously.
You would
We
have said
do a
good
lot
for
of
you, Tim.
jokes on this show.
You would have said good for you.
Yeah. Guys, we do a lot of jokes on the show. Not everything we say on the show is meant to be taken literally.
And most of our what we say, it falls flat.
Exactly. It's for entertainment purposes only. Dude, I get some stuff. Some people watch the show and then they freak out. They think we mean stuff literally. It's comedy show, guys. Okay. We gotta say something, right?
Yeah. Okay, that Zenith is kind of nice.
That's the Skyline with the diamond bezel.
Mm.
The new Skyline. See, they put the date on it and the central seconds. No more weird seconds at 9 o'clock. That's 10th of a second.
Daniel, why don't you wear your watches on your head and cover it with a headband?
Great question.
Why not?
Great question. Why not? He doesn't have a long enough strap. You need to get your strap maker to make a really long strap, and then you can wear a watch on the side of the head, like over here.
Yeah, maybe. Well, not a priority.
Okay. All right, we got another one here. Another cute Cartier ladies watch on a cute lady. Perfect. That's lovely. I like that. What do you think, Daniel? Yes or no bueno?
That's always good on a lady. And
Always
some
great. Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Not this particular model, but
Yeah.
the
This is the Panther. Small.
what? Which one?
Panther. Panther. This is the Panther Cartier.
Oh, is she wearing? Is that same woman? But she's
No,
wearing.
it's a different woman. You can see different fit, and this one
Oh,
is wearing pants.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, different woman.
All right.
But these are very loose. You know, my mom is actually getting a similar watch for her birthday. Same size.
Yeah.
You want to see it? This you want to see my mom's next watch? I'm helping her pick it up. Let's see here. Where did I put the pictures? Give me a second. Watch pictures. Where are they? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here, check this out. There you go. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Why not? Why not? Sure. Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. She wanted a smaller watch. She has a Cartier tank must
Mm-hmm.
in steel on the leather strap.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted something smaller, so I'm helping her get
At
this.
Cartier or at a secondary?
No, we're getting some discount. I asked for discount.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving us like a little bit.
At Cartier?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit. No, yeah.
Okay.
So just a little bit of help.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, right now is the time to buy because the tariffs and the pricing. Cartier is going to be increasing prices as well.
Yeah.
So I was told I'm beating the price increase and the tariffs.
Yeah.
So yeah, very similar. Lovely watch. Let's see. Here's another two. Oh, a solid gold dancer. Now that's a lovely piece. I really like that. Kaloy says, "Beautiful watch. I'm sure your mom will love it, Timmy. It's from my stepdad. He's buying it for her. Very nice. And look at the other wrist. There was all kinds of action going on the other wrist too. But the solid gold dancer stands on its own. I think that's a Cartier. It's got to be a Cartier, right? Because of the Roman numerals in the circle, and then all kinds of bracelets there. Let's see. Ooh, look at that Panther. That's a Cartier Panther watch.
Yeah, that's just jewelry and show.
Yeah.
To go to the musical theater.
They make a ring like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. To go to a musical. Hey, roommate.
Hey.
Hi, Daniel. Hi.
Hey.
So if this guy is complaining that I didn't talk to him, there's nothing to talk about.
We have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, so I don't want to talk about
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you want to fucking complain.
I'm not
about it
complaining.
forever, so
What is
just
there
let
to
you
talk about? You want to talk about something?
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So nothing to talk about with you. So
We'll have something to talk about later.
that's why I
Let's
just
got
eating
nothing.
right now. I'm going to sleep, and you have your food. At least I got your food.
Yeah, you're so good. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Yeah, there you go. Just roommate clarified.
All right.
If there was something to talk about, you tell me. Yeah. No. Nothing right now. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
I think she's upset at me. I think roommate. That sounds a little bit passive aggressive. I sense.
Yeah.
I sense there's more to what's going on. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm picking up.
It could be
on,
a mood swing. It could be anything.
Yeah. I'm picking up on a little bit of sarc kind of.
Okay, she can read my poem later about the cherry blossom, right?
Yeah, roommate. How about this? Daniel Katz wrote a poem about cherry blossom. I want you to read it, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, sounds good. Why not? Let's talk about the poetry.
No, not
Poetry is
now.
good.
Not now.
She doesn't. No, it's poetry. There's nothing to understand. You read it and you tell how you feel, what you liked about it.
Yeah. You're not supposed to understand the whole thing. Poetry
Well-
is, even if English is my first language, I don't understand 90% of other people's poems. So there's no pressure for her to understand the poem, because most people don't understand other people's poems.
It's whatever it means
subconscious.
to you.
Yeah.
What did, like, when you read it, what is it like? What it makes you feel?
Yeah, it doesn't
What-
have to be like you understand it, because most people don't understand the actual meaning of it. They just understand subconsciously. That's
Okay, well, you're working tomorrow, but after tomorrow you got day off? Huh? After tomorrow. Not you work tomorrow and after tomorrow? 3 days in a row? Whoa. Okay, after that, we're gonna talk about some stuff. I got something to talk to you about. Okay. We need to schedule the trip. For Italy. I think something's going on. She's upset. The roommate
Okay.
is obviously upset with me
Okay.
about something. It's my job now to try and figure out what it is. The Joker
Okay.
says, "Let the mind games begin."
All right. Okay.
Do you have roommate in America? Do you have roommates in America? I'm not sure what that means.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard, guys. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand the roommate passive aggressiveness. I don't get it. I'll try to figure it out. I'll sweeten the deal somehow. I need to do something for the roommate, I guess. Okay, let's keep going here with this. Let's see, what do we got here? We got some guys here. There's some ladies. She's wearing Van Cleef earrings. Oh, look at this. She's got 4. This lady is wearing 4 love bracelets and like 3 other bracelets. Holy F. I'm not sure who that is, but okay, they were serving wine. Let's see, there's another lady here. Oh, that's the lady that's wearing the Cartier. You could tell by the dress.
Oh.
You see, that's the lady.
Oh.
See it? You can see it because she's got the no sleeve kind of situation, right? And that's
Oh, yeah.
her. And you can see the skirt. The skirt. Okay, let's see. There's Rolex in the background. Very nice product placement. Let's see. Here's a sales associate taking out a. I'm not even sure what that is. The heck is that one? Oh, are these JLC? I guess that's a JLC tourbillon. Some ridiculous tourbillon. Tourbillon Watches of Switzerland. Okay. All right, there's some more people talking here, having a great time. There's a Negroni. There's a Negroni. Amazing. Falke. No, that's just a joke. The roommates is my wife, but that's a joke that we say because we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore, right? She likes that song. You know the song, Daniel? We don't talk anymore?
No, I know that song. I'll have to look it up.
Here, I'll play it. 1 second. This is roommate sings this whenever she's upset. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Here, hold on. Play a couple of seconds here. Actually, this one I can play whole song, but
Anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
it's a very powerful song.
What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I I just heard you found the one you've been looking for. I wish I would have known that wasn't me. Cause even after all this time, I still wonder why I can't move on just the way you did so easily. Don't wanna know the kind of dress you're wearing tonight. If he's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do.
I just hope you're lying next to somebody who knows how to love you like me.
Okay, so Daniel, you probably would appreciate the lyrics here. Look at this. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to. It's kind of about a couple that, maybe, they said everything they had to say to each other, and they've got nothing else to talk about. And it's important. If you want to stay as a couple, you have to continue talking to each other. I'm so busy with,
Well, it's a belief system. Beliefs sometimes change. It's just a working relationship. Let's not get into it too much. I think there's still hope there. Listening to each other on occasion. I think you make an attempt.
She's being overly dramatic. Like, do we have to talk to each other every single day, nonstop? Like, what is there to talk about? I love talking to the roommate. I love listening to roommate. Her troubles, her trials and tribulations at work. It's always exciting.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about Paris.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why she calls herself the roommate, because I don't know. How much people who are married, guys, if any of you are married and you live with your wife,
Yeah,
how
but
much time do you spend talking to
Wait a
each
minute.
other?
It's not
Yeah.
going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Let's not get into it right now. It's not going to be
Okay.
perfect. Things are friction. I know experience with my dad and my mom. And it turned out that they were.
How much
great.
did your mother and your dad did they talk every day?
Peripherally, but don't forget it was 1960s. As we were growing up, and Dad was busy doing stuff, and then he'd be reading 5 newspapers a day, which drove Mom crazy sometimes because Mom would want to talk to him. He did working on stuff from business at work, or go read because he did his own work. It was lending, and
Yes.
then he came home and he was reading the newspaper, and she had to talk to him about stuff sometimes, and she got frustrated, but it worked out. They worked out together. They did talk to each other. It was probably as good as any other relationship. But when I say as good as any other relationship, there would be some friction there,
Yeah.
How many roommates give you
Lucky bastard says my roommate gets 3 questions a day.
Oh, I see.
That's it.
Well, lucky
Nice.
bastards are maybe a little bit different. I don't know.
Well, it's just there's only so much. I mean, I'm focused on trying to save this channel. I have a dying YouTube channel. That's just an absolute disaster, right? I've got, past 3 days I was super busy, right? I wake up, I go straight to city. I was photographing. I did a live stream. I come back, go straight into the live stream, and I go to sleep. And I didn't have a chance to talk to a roommate at all.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like, it's
Okay,
hard.
there's going to be days like that. It's going to be days
These
like
days,
that.
I mean, what she's got her thing going on with, like, is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's just you can't win, you can't lose, you can't win, you can't win. Comparing relationship for social media is useless. I'm not comparing, but Just ask
She
me
look.
for a friend.
She's there with you. She gave you that really nice birthday party.
She brought dinner for me. That's really sweet.
She got you that birthday cake, and she was all excited about when your birthday, even though it was a birthday slice.
Yeah.
It was more elaborate than a birthday cake because you'll both waste the birthday cake. You need 5 people to have a birthday cake in the apartment, otherwise it'll go bad. You just can't eat all that cake. So she gave you a fancy birthday slice, if I remember. And it was a big presentation. It was fun. No one would do that if they weren't interested in you. Like, that was quite elaborate what she did. Your birthday cake was a pineapple something cake. I forget what it was. And another thing she does, and you go on long walks together sometimes.
Yeah.
How many people do that? You go on long walks. You go to lunches together. How many people do that all the time?
No, we just went for a lot of stuff. We did a lot of stuff.
But it's not going to work out all the time. There's going to be disagreements. There's going to be friction.
I'm not even having any disagreement. I'm just doing my thing.
Okay, let me just say there's mood swings. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a mood swing. Exactly.
Okay. All right.
It's a mood swing.
And
okay,
Tim, my legs are bothering me. I'm going to go.
Okay, Daniel. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Okay, bye.
Talk to you later. Take care.
Okay.
Take care, Daniel. I'm gonna do another 30 minutes here, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, if you wanna help support it, feel free to send a super chat. I would really appreciate it, or use the PayPal link in the chat. Sorry, PayPal. Yeah, I'll put the PayPal link in the chat again. If somebody's watching a replay, and you wanna support the show, feel free to. It's better to use the PayPal link than sending a super chat because YouTube takes 30%. And I've got the content for you here. Okay, so let's keep going here. We got a Moser with the purple dial, 38. But that was an ad break. That's what's called an ad break. Okay, instead of finding sponsors, you guys are my sponsors. So if you wanna, you don't have to. And it's also it's highly appreciated, but it's not necessary. If you can't, if you guys are you're going through a tough situation, I totally understand. I had a lot of viewers who were like, supporters, and then they said, Tim, I can't send because I got a situation going on. And I was like, that's so cool. So cool. There's no pressure. Don't feel pressured to super chat or to send money if you yourself are having, struggles. So I'm just here to help you guys pass the time and chat some watches. I love watches. Let's keep going. So we got the Moser purple dial. That's the new smaller size, 38. I tried it on. It's a little bit too small. Too small. Hajra said no offense, but she honestly seemed happiest streaming from Korea. In the end, she seemed like a very loyal partner. She's great. Roommate, she's really great. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't feel like I've wronged her in any way. I'm just trying my best here. Degeneration says, hey from England, watching with the boys. Longtime viewer. Cheers, Degeneration, and shout out to your boys, the future watch collectors. Watch hobby is so great, and I think if your kids watch this show and if they learn about watches, they'll be able to take this knowledge from watches and use it in other aspects of their life, because we don't know what their destiny is going to be. Who will they want to grow up to be? Will they want to grow up to be watchmakers or designers, or maybe they'll want to do live streams like me, or maybe right? So there's a lot to learn here. The way the business works. This is all really important stuff. I think there's a lot of takeaways. Like I learned a lot. Like following all these watchmakers and how they run their business strategy, their marketing strategy, how to sell watches. Right? Like even when we were talking about the Chapek earlier, right? Chapek, these guys, they obviously they knew a lot about watches, and then when they decided to start a company, they didn't just start from scratch. They're business savvy. They bought the rights to the name Chapek and then opened up a brand that had historical significance in order to market their brand like as something that's really meaningful in the world of wristwatches, right? Because of what Patek Philippe is. If Patek Philippe didn't exist today, they wouldn't buy Chapek, okay? Because Chapek on its own means nothing. But because of the Chapek's relationship with the Patek Philippe, that's why they bought the rights to Chapek. Because Patek Philippe has been, is known as one of the greatest watchmakers today, if not the greatest watch brand. Right now, I think if it has to be Patek. Nobody else comes even close. Maybe Rolex, I think. Maybe Rolex is bigger, but Rolex is not it's not so much. They make steel sports watches that are not very horologically significant. As far as like intricate work goes, they don't make minute repeaters, perpetual counters, right? Um, so yeah, so I think Patek Philippe is probably the number one brand. Vacheron, Vacheron AP, they might be up there with Patek. Rolex probably like the third one. But anyways, it's all important. And then you take this, what you know about watches, and you can apply it to any aspect of your life, anywhere. They could be doing whatever else, but knowing how the watch world works will make them understand. Oh, you want to open up, let's say, a video game company? Get to know people who make games, right? It's all about networking and knowing everybody who was the first one to make this or that game. Same thing as in watches. Who made this first complication, right? It works in every field. So, anyways, let's keep going here. Oh, whoa, what is this watch? I think I've seen it before, but I don't recall brand. It could be Urwerk, although I don't think it is Urwerk. It could also be a De Bethune, but I don't think it's De Bethune either. Look at it. It's got a crown at 12 o'clock. Look, very space age looking. Beautiful timepiece. Crazy stuff. Let's keep going. Oh, a Fleming, of course. Fleming. Look at this. These boys who started Fleming, extremely business savvy guys. Jonathan, one of the partners in the Fleming watch company, he started out as an Instagrammer. He's a photographer. He was taking beautiful pictures of watches, and he created an incredible following on Instagram of some of the most renowned people in the space follow his Instagram, and then he created a watch company, and he's able to sell those watches to the people who follow him on Instagram. Genius marketing move. He didn't let his Instagram, the time he put it into his Instagram, go to waste. He basically created a list of customers that he's able to utilize and make some serious money from this company. FP Jorn, what's this? Elegante. Gotta love the Elegante. You can never go wrong with an FP Jorn Elegante watch. It's one of the greatest watchmakers. And so it's like, I think there's three pillars in the watch space right now. There's three brands that stand out amongst the others, right? The Rolex stands out as the introductory luxury brand. The Patek Philippe stands out as it's a standout high-end complication watch brand. And then FP Journes is a standout, like a micro brand. He makes 1,500 watches a year. It's a small independent, although I think he's got Chanel. Chanel bought like a 20 or 25% stake in FP Journe. So maybe he's no longer as independent as he used to be, but that's the brand that a lot of people are investing money into. It's truly an investment brand. It may have been a couple there with Elegante men's watch and Elegante's ladies watch. Let's see here. We got two gentlemen sipping champagne. Can't see what watches. Oh, sorry about that. Can't see what watches they're wearing, but this guy is rocking Nike sneakers with some kind of a little ring tag over here. And what is the other guy wearing? Oh, wait a second. What is this? Because um, Miami Manny bought sneakers with the same pattern here. So like without laces. They have these like stretchy bits instead of laces. Forgot what the brand was called. It's not Charvet. I'm not 100% sure. Let's keep going here. What else we've got? Got some guy looking at a watch. What is that? Hard to tell, but he's liking this watch. This guy's got a Louis Vuitton shoulder bag. Pretty cool. Let's see. Looking at some vintage pieces. I guess this is their CPO program. The guy with the beautiful Patek Philippe. It's like a gondola style watch. Very nice. Beautiful black dial. Yellow gold case. Very simple. Oh my god. What is this? Oh wow. Uh Shout out to Marco for $20 PayPal donation. Thank you so much, Marco. I don't want to dox anymore, but yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. $20 via PayPal. It's the best way to support the show. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. I'm trying to, create some kind of. There's not much going on in the watch space. There's few watches that were released, but they're kind of shitty. Oh, look at this, Eterna. This guy is wearing the Eterna. We were just a couple of days ago. I remember we were talking about the Eterna, and I was asking Daniel Katz, why doesn't he have another one? I said something like, Eterna. What is Eterna? And Daniel was like, "Well, it's a respected brand." And I said, "Well, why don't you have another one? Why don't you have one?" But and then look at this. A day later, boom, we've got somebody with an Eterna watch. It's looks like a vintage piece on a beautiful blue strap. Beautiful stuff. Hey, somebody with the classic Speedy. Gotta love the Speedy for a Speedy Tuesday. Oh, it was Zapata shoes, Timmy. Zapata. Was that really Zapata? Zapata shoes. I thought it was something else. Are they really? I'm not sure. Zapata. I'm unfamiliar with this. Oh, is that an app that you can look it up? Okay. Anyways, if anybody knows what those shoes are, put it in the chat. Um, Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Omega. It looks like he's wearing it a little bit loose. Hey, roommate, you're back. You okay? Yeah. You don't want to talk to me? Well, why you don't want to talk to me? I might have some things to ask you. I was just busy. I'm sorry. I was just busy lately. What? I was just busy, but I do want to talk to you about some stuff. Why you don't want to? Oh fuck. Ooh. Disaster. Disaster. Anyways, let's continue here. We've got a 5711 in the house. Oh, careful, careful, your phone falling out here. Oh, so cool. Just calm down. You're rushing. Just be calm. Be calm. Don't, don't touch. Don't talk. uh, uh, look, when you're off work, we're gonna talk. Um, yeah, just be cool. Be cool. So cool. So cool, roommate. See another shot here. Looks like it looks like it was a quite a crowded event. To be honest, look at all the people here. As you can see, it was very busy. I'm surprised. Let's see, everybody's really well dressed. Let's see, this guy, what is that? He's wearing, looks like a Seiko. Might be a Seiko, or could be an IWC, an annual calendar or perpetual. The salesperson is wearing the Freak, Ulysses Nachtin, Freak, and a Cartier bracelet. Very nice. Oh, they're looking at the Ulysses Nardines. That's the new Ulysses Nardine on the NATO strap. That's a pretty cool picture. Uh, everything's so cool. Ooh, I think this is a very rare Speedmaster. With the orange hand. It might be the Astro Boy or something. What do you think of Speedmaster 57, which came out a couple of years ago? Let me pull it up here. Speedmaster 57. You're talking about the colorful ones? These by any chance? Is this the one you're talking about? First introduced in 2013 and now added to the new collection. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. What I'm talking about. Okay. Is this the one we're talking about? This Speedmaster 57? Um, uh, David Sheeran. I like it. I really like it. This is Omega's in-house movement. It's kind of for those who like they don't want the professional, the Moonwatch. They want something that has a date, but they still want to have it in a good form because this watch is thin compared because it's got a manual wind movement. It's their new in-house movement. So it's thin, it's manual wind, and it has a date. And the chronograph still goes to 12 hours. So it's a great way to have a lot of technology and still have a very comfortable watch. But not have it too big because there's the coaxial that are automatic. They're way too thick. Whereas this watch, let's see here, it's thin. Let's see here, thickness. I think it's right under 13. Let's see. Where's the thickness? 50 meters water resistance. It's 40.5. So as you can see, it's not a you know it's not a big watch. It's a very wearable watch. For some reason, they don't have the thickness here, but I think it's like it's under 13. Let me pull it up for you on like Hodinky website or something. Hodinky, where they're going to have thickness. Okay, so Here, let's go see it. The thickness is, yeah, it's 12.99. So it's right under 13. 13 makes the watch wear really perfect. It's perfect on the wrist. As long as you fall under that 13, it looks like they calculated it just perfectly. Now, personally, the sandwich dial is my favorite one because it's the dial has a lot of depth to it. The loom is incredible. It's got a little bit of that vintage look to it. I really like, this is my favorite one. Whereas let's see, it says the blue one. He likes the blue dial. The blue dial is also not bad. It looks great, as you can see. Very modern, very sleek. As you can see it, it's got that sun ray dial. I'm not sure. Like, I wish that the sub dials weren't so thick, because for me it feels a little bit that maybe they're a little bit too thick. Um, but it's a proper watch. Look, it's good enough for George Clooney. Then it's good enough for Timmy. To be honest, it's a great watch. It's got a micro adjustment in the bracelet as well. So it's basically a Speedmaster Professional for those who couldn't care less about the moon landing brainwashing, and instead they want a watch that's just as good but has a date. Okay, sometimes you need a date, and this is the watch for those people. So, anyways, we got. Let's see here. Let's continue the journey. Here's some guys trying on watches. Looks like the guy took off a date just and trying on a Breitling. Very cool. Let's see. Let's keep going. Ooh, wowzers. Uh, this is a weekly calendar. What a watch. Okay. That's serious, serious. 5212 in stainless steel. Now he changed the strap. He put it on a white strap to kind of match the creaminess of the white dial. And from my understanding, Patek Philippe, they came up with this font by taking an average of all the employees' fonts at the Patek Philippe. So like Patek Philippe, they're at the company. They surveyed all the employees and asked them to write down how they write letters, and then they used like an AI or something to then average out and create a font that's an average of everybody's fonts. Interesting. So it's a kind of a cool story there behind this watch. Pretty cool. Weekly calendar. I was offered this, but not from my idea. Uh, uh, like one of the people in the streams said, "Hey, my ID is offering this. Timmy, do you want?" And I looked at them and said, "Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am to be buying, such a such an insane pieces?" Um, so yeah, this is beautiful. A titanium Yachtmaster, probably the best sports Rolex right now. It wears like nothing, like air on the wrist. Uh, a Rolex Yachtmaster 40 with rhodium dial, Tiffany blue hand. You can never go wrong with this one. Probably one of the most underrated uh, Rolexes out there. Totally underrated, but very, very cool. Probably underrated because it doesn't go above retail. When the watches exploded, Submariner and other watches were going for crazy prices above retail. Whereas the Yachtmaster, it's expensive at retail, so it wasn't really going crazy, but it is such a beautiful looking watch. Very elegant. Let's see here. Some dude's talking. Let's see, what does he got? He's got a solid gold dancer there in his hands that he's looking at. Whoa, what the hell? Somebody was rocking a Gerard Perigo sapphire case, Three Bridges watch. What the F? This is insane on that green strap. Whoa. Dude, this is insane. Insane. I like how the green strap matches his green jacket. Very cool. Cool style. That's the way you do it. Somebody was trying on the new Ulysses Nardine. Maybe they bought it. Hey, maybe a new lucky customer. Pretty cool. We got like two more pictures here. Oh, that's a new Daytona yellow gold. The brand new yellow gold Daytona on the Oyster Flex. The way you can tell it's new is because the hour markers, they're a lot smaller. They're thin and straight. Basically, they took the hour markers from the Zenith Daytona and they updated the new Daytonas with the Zenith Daytona hour markers. They're a little bit thinner, and obviously, it also has a yellow gold bezel with the ceramic insert. So it's no longer full ceramic bezel. It's got just a ceramic bezel insert. There's more gold, technically speaking. Oh, looks like they were serving something outside. Some hot dogs or what is this? Oh, ice cream. Oh, that's pretty cool. Foria. Michael Foria. Okay, that's cool. All right, so those are all the pictures from the event. Pretty cool. Um, Konstantin Chaikin has uh looks like he has unveiled the latest prototype of the world's thinnest wristwatch. It confirms the thickness. The king of ultra thin watches is back, mostly known for his popular Wristmons series. Oh, really? I didn't know about this. Wristmons? Oh, Wristmons meaning these cartoony characters. Okay. We tend to forget that Konstantin Chaikin is also a highly talented independent watchmaker, a member of AHCI, and a man capable of creating extremely complex watches and clocks. Holy shit! He created this? Whoa! What the? This guy is seriously insane. Yeah, he's a Russian. Oh, what the hell? It's a clock that that looks like the cathedral, the famous Russian cathedral. Jesus, man, that's a equation of time clock that he created. That's insane. With like a solar calendar on the back. Oh, oh, that's a world time. Sorry, that's a world time that shows you day and night. Insane. And oh, what the hell? Oh, it shows you the passage of Earth around the sun. That dude, this guy is just out of control. Constantine check. And it's got a perpetual calendar too. Dude, what the hell? Completely out of this world. Constant checking. What a genius. He, for example, has applied for close to 100 patents. Last year, Chaikin introduced a fascinating concept named Thin King. Thin, so it's a Thin King. It's the thinnest watch in the world. The King of Thin, a prototype of what was on its way to become the world's thinnest mechanical watch at 1.65 millimeters. Now, the final prototype of the Thin King is here, showing several modifications compared to the initial release, but nothing has changed regarding the dimensions. We have the new record holder for the thinnest mechanical watch, and it's all the more impressive that the previous records were set by established brands with larger research and development and watchmaking teams. Yeah, Bulgari created an Octo watch, and Piaget also created a watch, and these were their creations. Um, they look a lot more like traditional watches, obviously, but constant checking means that's that Russian ingenuity, thinking outside the box. Get it? And it kind of looks like his other watches with the funny face character. Constant checking is like a smile logo, and the eyes tell the time, hours and minutes. And then the rest of the stuff is happening under the hood. Look at that. The strap is actually thicker on the watch than the watch itself. Pretty crazy there. Let's see. It's got so now that's the manual one. It's a manual one watch, but you can turn it into an automatic with the module that attaches to the back of the watch. Crazy, crazy. Palanking, the world's thinnest watch by Constant Chaikin. Thinking. And to set the time, I think you have to put it into the module that has the automatic movement. Here's the internals. It's a little bit rough. It's not the prettiest watch, obviously, because Kostanchak is just focused on making the thinnest watch he can and not so much on the design. And this is the internals of the automatic module. Anyways, pretty freaking cool. I thought, hey, it's worth taking a look at. Sorpanova, Gerald Charles came out with the watch as well. A jumping hour. Everybody's making a jumping hour, so Gerald Charles, they jumped on the bandwagon, and it's a pretty damn good looking watch that they came out with. Beautiful brushing on the dial. There's blue lapis lazuli center. 25 years, I guess, anniversary edition. Beautiful central hand. Makes it actually very easy to read. Uh, cool piece, and obviously has that Gerald Charles standout case with that chin, with the double chin. Oh damn! Actually, the watch has double chins. Holy shit! I just realized it. It's a double chin watch. Wow. Let's see it. The case back. It's got their iconic honeycomb rotor. Mike Lewis says Giggle is the best looking by far, but this is a nice Gerald Charles. Yeah, this is like the best Gerald Charles that I think I've seen so far. Not a fan of the deployant. I wish it was a pin buckle, but yeah, there you go. That's a beautiful watch. Beautiful Gerald Charles. Um, okay, guys. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like we're gonna do the game today, unless you guys want to play. You guys want to play the game? Let me know in the chat if anybody's still left If there's some interest, I could do 3 watches. If somebody tells me, "Yeah, come on, Tim, do 3 watches," then I'll do 3, and then we'll see if we can do more. Because do I do want to go start editing the video. So, but hey, if there's interest, if you guys want to do 3 watches here, take a look at 3. Just let me know in the chat. Maybe I'll just do 3. Let's do 3 watches. That way, I'll change up the title of today's live stream again, because I titled it as this, but we mostly talked about the pizza place. So I'll uh, I'll go back and I'll rename today's episode. But before I do that, let's let's do this. Let me open up these 3 tabs here. I'm gonna close some stuff. Give me a second there, guys. Just closing some tabs here. Okay. Okay. Got 3 watches. Okay. On this lineup today. Number one. Number one is the Patek Philippe Nautilus 2-tone with the gold dial. Very beautiful looking watch. Not for everybody. It's estimated to go between 20 and 40,000 euros. A Rorschach, actually, I call it the Rorschach, but the official nickname is Eye of the Tiger. Yellow gold Daytona with that tiger pattern on the dial and baguette diamonds in the bezel, and a Corum watch, square Corum watch. And I did read an article earlier this week that Corum has been bought back and they're going to try to revitalize the brand. So let's go here through the watches. Number one, Patek Philippe Nautilus stands out as a landmark in horological history, remaining one of the most coveted timepieces since its debut in 1976. To appeal to a new generation of buyers seeking a refined yet sporty wristwatch, the legendary Gerald Genta envisioned the Nautilus with a design inspired by a porthole of the transatlantic ocean liner, an aesthetic that has since become an enduring icon of the watchmaking. Unveiled in 1981, the Patek Philippe Nautilus reference 3800, this is the one on the screen, introduced a perfect balance, mid-sized alternative to the iconic reference 3700. This watch is measuring 37.5 millimeters in diameter, thus unisex masterpiece, retained all the defining aesthetics codes of its legendary predecessor, the signature rib dial, an elegantly contouring case, an unmistakable porthole inspired design that revolutionized luxury sports watches, manufactured for impressive 25 years before being succeeded by an elusive reference 5800. The reference 3800 remains one of the most compelling and versatile expressions of the Nautilus's lineage. Available until 2006, the reference 3800 was produced in 4 distinct series, each featuring movement upgrades over its 25-year history. Preserved in excellent overall condition, the present Patek Philippe reference 3800 in stainless steel and yellow gold showcases a charming champagne dial contrasted by dark black. Oh, yeah. By dark black over white date disc. Look at that date disc, by the way. Nautilus stamp. Look at that. That really stands out. A feature exclusively used in the early stages of production. For the connoisseurs and lovers of Nautilus, the present reference 3800 is truly versatile wristwatch, perfect for daily wear. Very cool. It's a very charming watch. In fact, like 37.5, it's a great size. And everybody is trying to get the steel one right now. So this one is bound to go for a good price because estimate between 20 and 40. And I really hope that this falls on um, a lower bracket of the price because then it's just a great, it's two-tone. You're getting steel, you're getting gold for free because of what, like the steel ones 5711, and that's like ridiculous. They want they want almost 100,000 for it. So anyways, let's continue here. We've got the Rorschach amongst Rolex's rich chronograph history. Uh, the adornment of precious stones has remained a rarity. With only handful of highly coveted models, such as a mythical reference 6270 and 6269 being factory gem set. However, with the rise of the automatic Daytona, Rolex gradually introduced more elaborate and lavish gemstone set variants, reflecting the evolving market preferences. The present Rolex Daytona reference 116588 TBR is undoubtedly one of the boldest and most visually striking Daytona models in recent years. This 40 millimeters masterpiece in 18 karat yellow gold is based on the Daytona reference 116518. Yet, it undergoes a spectacular transformation. The traditional Cerachrome bezel has been replaced with a dazzling array of 34 trapeze cut diamonds, all meticulously invisibly set. The dial is true showstopper, earning its famous nickname Eye of the Tiger within the Rolex's collecting community. The black lacquer surfaces is adorned with applied 18K yellow gold and diamond set in a wavy pattern, evoking the bold and mesmerizing gaze of a wild feline from the savannah. This intricately designed motif, set with brilliant cut diamonds, creates an exceptional interplay of depth. Still here of depth, contrast, and brilliance, making it one of the most unique dials. Look at this. Holy shit. One of the most unique dials to have ever been produced. An audacious and highly exclusive creation, this Rolex Eye of the Tiger stands out as one of the most extravagant and breathtaking Daytona models ever produced. My watch channel in the chat says, "Rar, rar." Yeah, rar, exactly. Rar. That is freaking sexy. Sexy, sexy piece. Daytona. And look at this. They left a space to be able to perfectly print Daytona above the running seconds. The yellow print, the black lacquer, the diamonds. That's just so freaking insane. This is a true watch for real celebrities. I call it the Rorschach. I'm gonna stick with the Rorschach. Uh, my watch channel says Nicolas Cage has and wears one often. He has the older model. I think it's called the Leopard. Nicholas Cage, which actually probably even because it's oh man, it's got the crazy strap to go with it. This one has been toned down. Let me show you. He Nicholas Cage, and I think he sold it too. He doesn't have it anymore. But that's the Nicholas Cage one. Look at that. It's got orange diamonds It has a leopard. It's called the leopard. So the eye of the tiger, and this was the leopard. And look at this. He had with that star. He was wearing that star ring. He had some bracelet with those orange like to match the Daytona colors. Pretty cool. Ooh, this is a cool Watchopia. Watchopia. Oh, that's the baller. Holy shit. Um Ambani. $1.3 million. Holy fuck. $5 million. Dude, this guy is too crazy rich. Man, look at the buttons on the shirt there. Each button is like a Patek Philippe jewel. Jesus Christ. This is his collection. I mean, he needs to lose some weight. I mean, I hate to say it, but he's chubbier. Well, maybe I'm chubbier than him, but yeah, don't send his bodyguards after me. Man, he's got every see this guy is on a proper Patek Philippe collecting journey. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the real world. Get back to the real world, Timmy. Mike says Ambani has daddy's money. Very spoiled. Look, at least he's not spending it on drugs, right? And did you see his wife? He's got the hottest, hottest girlfriend, or wife. I think he got married recently. Ambani's wife. Oh, son. Ambani's son's wife. He's got like the sexiest. Oh, come on, the New York Times subscription. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. She is beautiful. Very beautiful. Look at that smile. She looks very happy. Subscribe. They look like a very cute couple. They had like the most expensive wedding in the world. Yeah, she is gorgeous. Not sure what's going on here. That's the parents. Anyways, hmm. Okay, quorum, guys. Let's get back to the real world. That's fantasy. Fantasy, and this is the real world. The real world is more like a quorum watch. Okay? Like especially this quorum watch. Nasty and vicious. So what do we got? Quorum Buckingham. Buckingham, like the Buckingham Palace. So this is called the Quorum Buckingham Collection. Is celebrated for its unique designs and luxurious craftsmanship, capturing the essence of sophistication and exclusivity. Quorum Buckingham, with its white gold case, features a bark texture. Yeah, if you look at the bezel, it's got that bark texture to it. Finish and dial adorned with silver diamond set indices. Oh yeah, it's got diamond indices. Very cool. And there's a texture on the dial. The dial is a masterpiece of refinement. Let's see here. Buckingham on the back. Look at that dial. The dial is a masterpiece of refinement with diamond set indices that add a touch of opulence and sparkle, ensuring that the watch is as striking as it is functional. The watch indices, the watch includes basic yet essential functions such as hours and minutes, powered by uh, a precise and reliable movement, emphasizing Quorum's commitment to quality and performance. The history of Quorum Buckingham is steeped with the brand's tradition of innovation and artistry. Introduced as part of Quorum's efforts to blend horological excellence with creative design, Buckingham line has always stood out for its bold and unconventional approach. The white gold bark textured case and diamond set dial are a testament to Quorum's dedication. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, as that there you go. So now we've got 3 watches, and 3 price predictions, guys. If you want to participate, put your price predictions in the chat. Patek Philippe Nautilus between 20 and 40,000 euros. The Daytona between 100 and 200,000, and Quorum between 6 and 12,000. Put your predictions in the chat. I'm thinking the Nautilus, like 20. It's probably gonna go like 25,000. The Daytona, the Eye of the Tiger, I'm thinking 120,000, and the Quorum 7,000, if they're lucky, if it even sold. Okay, those are my predictions. Whoa, his dad is worth 120 billion. Damn. Okay, and he really shows it off. The 120 billion, because like guys like Bezos and even Elon Musk, right? Like Elon Musk, for all his money, like technically Elon Musk has more money, right? But he doesn't spend it at all. He bought Twitter, but that was a disaster. So yeah. My watch channel put in 27, 178, and 8,900. Good predictions. Mike Lewis said 28 for the Patek and 185 for the Rolex. Dr. Bob said 32,000 for the Patek, 110 for the Rolex, and 6,500 for the Quorum. Here we go. Price reveal. Boom. Whoa. All right. Okay. The Patek sold for 29.9, which I think is cheap, because if you want the Nautilus, like, you get gold with this one. Right? You get gold and you're paying half the price. So that's pretty good deal there. Then the Daytona, the Eye of the Tiger, sold for 156,000. Big money. And the Quorum sold for 6,500. That Quorum went for cheap. Let me just see it. What was the size of that Quorum? That's 35 by 38. So it's quite a good size. It's not a totally ladies' watch. Yeah. So there you go, guys. We did one, and I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna focus on editing the video. I have to go eat, and I'm having a bit of a headache here. I'm having a bit of a headache. I think it's all that time spent in the sun. So I'm gonna go take a break. Gonna go eat dinner. I might go to sleep right away, because I have a bit of a headache, guys. Timmy's got a headache, so yeah. But maybe if I'll take a Tylenol. Maybe if the headache goes away, I'll edit the video today. Yeah, sometimes guys, you just get a headache, and I think it's just because I've been drinking water. Drink water, stretch, and edit. Okay, I'll try if I could do it. Good night, everybody. Rob F, thank you for watching. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I love doing these shows. I love doing the live streams, and hopefully you guys will like the video that I have coming for you. I'll try to get it done tomorrow. If not tomorrow, after tomorrow, right? Like you don't have to keep me accountable. I'm trying my best here. I'm just one guy.
Her kisses taste like whiskey, burning through my veins. She don't know how to miss me. She hits right where she aims.
That looks like healthy lunch. Thank you, roommate. You know what this could use? Hot honey. Hot honey, baby.
She's turning me on, pushing my buttons like it ain't no thing. If I'm what she wants, she gets what she wants. The neon's buzzing when she pulls that string, turning me on like it's her job. Sometimes I think she must get off on turning me on, turning me on. Knows how to set me on fire. She's always holding the match. And when my body's beside hers, there ain't no turning back. She's red, blonde, red in the blackest night, lighting up the room and the world just like. She's turning me on, turning me on, pushing my buttons like it ain't no thing. If I'm what she wants, she gets what she wants. The neon's buzzing when she pulls that string, turning me on like it's her job. Sometimes I think she must get on turning me on, turning me on. Once she gets it started, man, it's all night long. She's the needle on the vinyl of a midnight song. She's turning me on, turning me on. She's turning me on, turning me on, pushing my buttons like it ain't no thing. If I'm what she wants, she gets what she wants. The neon's buzzing when she pulls that string, turning me on like it's her job. Sometimes I think she must get on turning me on, turning me on. Yeah. Turning